Welcome. Your home for Hornets softball all season long is 104.3 and 960 Sports. Today's game is brought to you by Abby's Legendary Pizza, Les Schwab Tires, Coldwell Banker Holman Premier Realty, Harbor Isles Tennis and Fitness Club, and by Klamath Falls Honda Subaru.
And a very pleasant good afternoon, softball fans, and welcome to the OSAA On Point Community Credit Union 4A Softball State Playoffs on 104.3 and 960 Sports, also with live video on mybasin.com. Today, opening up the playoffs, the number 1 seed Henley Lady Hornets find themselves at home hosting the 16 seed Sweet Home Huskies. Good afternoon. My name is Josh Eldridge. So excited to be on the call for you this afternoon for what appears to be a doubleheader today, with softball starting us off here in a few minutes, as well as baseball coming up a little bit later on this afternoon. We'll give you all the details of the day, but first, we're going to take a look in depth at each of these two teams. Henley, who breezed through Skyline Conference play, wrapping it up undefeated with a 19-3 overall mark and the number 1 seed in the state. We'll also talk a little bit about Sweet Home, who enters as the 16 seed in the state playoffs, enter with a losing record, 9-13 overall. However, they did go on a little bit of a run towards the end of the season, winning their final 3 games, including a play-in matchup against Hidden Valley to get here. We'll talk about it all as we continue your coverage of the OSAA On Point Community Credit Union 4A Softball State Tournament on 104.3 and 960 Sports with HD video on mybasin.com.
Hi, I'm Rob Cedar, General Manager of Klamath Falls Subaru. Something really special happened here the other day. Some longtime customers got their 5th Subaru from us.
And I'm Jill. We all thought that was pretty cool, but it wasn't the special thing. The special thing was even cooler, a lot cooler.
They told me that the decision to buy here was easy. They said we've treated them like family every time, and they love being part of the Klamath Falls Subaru family.
Told you it was a lot cooler. Family, wow. All of us here work hard every day to make sure every customer feels like family. For us, family means honored, respected, protected, and valued.
That's not something you hear every day at a dealership.
Over the last 13 years, through the Subaru Love Promise, Subaru of America and its retailers have donated more than $200 million to national charities and over 1,440 hometown charities. We're very proud to help.
I'm Rob, and we're all glad to know you. Always comfortable, never corporate, family. Klamath Falls Subaru, open 7 days a week on Washburn Way. Stop by and say hi.
This is the MyBasin.com Community Connection, brought to you by Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Klamath Falls, giving you an inside scoop of what's going on throughout the basin. Klamath High Sports is hosting their 2023 summer camp. It's coming up June 19th through August 25th. This is for children in 1st through 8th grade. You can roller skate, do arts and crafts, play floor hockey and basketball, and more. Registration information is available at MyBasin.com. Tule Lake Butte Valley Fair Friends are having their Golf Scramble fundraiser. It's coming up Saturday, June 3rd at 9 a.m. at Indian Camp Golf Course. Registration is $200 per 4-person team or $50 a person. And last but not least, put it on your calendar, the 2023 Lost River Bluegrass Festival. It'll take place in Merrill from July 7th through the 9th. All the details about this event and all of the other events going on throughout the basin can be found at mybasin.com. The mybasin.com Community Connection is brought to you by Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Klamath Falls. If you live here, you get it.
Why pay a local broker's commission when you can pay a flat fee to a discount internet broker? Here's why. Real estate transactions are hands-on. Lots of moving parts. Parts like lenders, appraisers, tradespeople, a couple dozen different inspectors, maybe even a bureaucrat or two. At the end of the day, the things that a seller needs most are a partner and a buyer. Pay a discounted fee, you get a listing. Pay a local broker, you get a full-time partner and a buyer. Coldwell Banker Holman Premier Realty. Locally owned, nationally known.
What is dedication?
My biggest fear in the middle of my addiction was that my kids wouldn't have a father. And I started thinking, you know what? This isn't my story. I definitely had to become a better man to be a better father. It's important to me that my kids are empowered and truly believe that if they can think it, they can do it.
That's dedication. Visit fatherhood.gov to hear more. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
At Shriners Hospitals for Children, there are a million reasons to share love.
And I am one of them.
There are a million reasons to share love, but you only need one. To learn how you can share love, visit loveshriners.org.
Follow the Hornets all season long on mybasin.com.
And we welcome you back to Henley High School, just south of downtown Klamath Falls, for our coverage of the OSAA On Point Community Credit Union for a softball state tournament on 104.3 960 Sports, also online on mybasin.com. It's a beautiful day here in the Basin, 69 degrees right now, should climb up to 70 for the high today and cool down into the high 60s later on as we switch to baseball coverage later on today. But for this softball matchup, we could not be asking for better weather. A little bit of wind blowing in from the left field fence might knock down a couple of otherwise long shots, so we'll think about that as we move throughout the broadcast today. But a beautiful one for this game between the top-seeded Henley Lady Hornets and the 16th-ranked Sweet Home Huskies. Henley breezing through Skyline Conference play. They went undefeated, a perfect 12-0, 19-3 overall, including a series sweep against Hidden Valley to close out the season. It was a pair of 12-2 wins and an 8-7 win in that series against Hidden Valley. And Sweet Home comes to us after a win against those Hidden Valley Mustangs, as that was their play-in opponent. Found themselves in Grants Pass and beat the Mustangs 9-6 in that contest. Also won their final 2 games of the season to squeak into playoff contention. But really, they had lost let's see, about 7 of their first 8 games, and really turned it on towards the end and finished 9-13, found themselves here in the playoffs as the Lady Hornets have taken the field. And again, just real briefly before we get started with the starting lineups for today's game, not the only coverage we've got today on mybasin.com. Later on at 5 o'clock today, the Henley baseball team, ranked number 8 in the state, will be playing right behind us at Rosser Field, and we'll have that game as they play Crook County at 5 o'clock. But the Hornets have taken the field. Annie Campos in the circle, as usual. She's going up against a Sweet Home Huskies lineup that goes like this. Leading off at shortstop is Brooke Burke. Kelsey Rush bats second in right field, followed by Riley Watkins in center. Michaela Guthrie, the pitcher, bats cleanup, followed by Trinity Victor, the second baseman, batting fifth. Hitting sixth is Jocelyn Fairchild at first base, followed by Katrona Harris at third base, batting seventh. Vanis is in left field, batting eighth. And rounding out the Sweet Home order is Natalie Smith. Sweet Home finishing fourth out of the Oregon West Conference against the Skyline Conference champions today. Hornets in their navy blue tops with Henley written across the front and white pants today. Sweet Home in green uniforms with white pants, as we are ready for softball this afternoon, as the left-handed bat of Brooke Burke steps in to get things started today. The first pitch of the playoffs is a ground ball towards first base. Birch takes it to her bag and does it herself to get the first out of this inning. Around the diamond for the Lady Hornets, it's Campos in the circle with Fitzpatrick calling the signs, the battery today for Henley. It's Susie Nichols at third with Natalie Hudson at short. Samantha Moore at second with Isabel Birch at first. We'll get to the outfield after this as Campos fires in a strike to Kelsey Rush. Starting in right field today for Sweet Home. Trying to get an early rally started. Top of the first, just getting started in this playoff matchup. That is a ground ball back towards the middle of the infield. Moore is up with it. The throw to first is in time. They got her on a bang-bang play at first. 2 quick outs for the Hornets. Brings up Riley Watkins. School just getting out here at Henley today as well. We've got students lining the outfield fence. It's a beautiful day for some playoff softball. In the outfield for the Hornets, from left to right, it's Liliana Segura, Anna Harper, and Alana Benson. Stepping in now is Riley Watkins. The first pitch is an off-speed one taken for a strike from Annie Campos. Get you the scoreboard up on the screen there. Pardon me for that. Still scoreless in the top of the first. 0-1 the count to Watkins. Campos ready to deliver. And it is taken wide for a ball. Even at 1 to Watkins. The pitcher, Michaela Guthrie, in the on-deck circle for Sweet Home, open for an opportunity this inning. Campos kicks and delivers a strike. Look to be on the outer third to the right-handed hitting Watkins. Count a ball and 2 strikes to the Sweet Home center fielder. Campos ready for the pitch. It is taken inside. Having to dance out of the way of that one is Watkins. The count runs even now, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 away in the top of the first inning. Here's Campos with a 2-2 pitch. It is taken for a ball outside. Campos looked like he tried to mix in that breaking ball there, and he started every game of Skyline Conference League play this year and looked pretty good doing it. Undefeated again, Henley 12-0 in that league. Full count pitch is taken for a ball, and Watkins is aboard with a 2-out walk. That brings up Michaela Guthrie. Guthrie batting cleanup. Hoping to shoot one into the gap here and maybe get a couple runners in scoring position in the top of the first, but she shows bunt, taken off for second. The throw is late as Watkins swipes a bag with 2 outs in the first. Aggressive base running early from Sweet Home. That's one way to try to get to these Hornets. And that pitch was called a strike. Couldn't pull back the bunt in time, but standing at second is Watkins. Here's the pitch from Campos. It's taken for a strike on the outside. Annie ahead in the count, 0-2 to Michaela Guthrie. Campos looks in, gathers the sign from Fitzpatrick. Here's the pitch. It is taken low and inside for a ball. Good pitch to lay off from Guthrie. A good eye from the pitcher there. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch to Guthrie. It is a check swing, but she held up in time. The count moves now to 2-2 to Guthrie. Waiting on deck is Trinity Victor. And while Campos is known for being able to strike out a ton, she can definitely find herself with a string of walks as well, hoping to avoid it here, and she does. Pulls the string and gets Guthrie looking. The Huskies leave one stranded, no base hits in the inning, and we go to the bottom of the first, still scoreless from Henley High School on 104.3 and 960 Sports.
This is the MyBasin.com Community Connection, brought to you by Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Klamath Falls, giving you an inside scoop of what's going on throughout the Basin. Klamath High Sports is hosting their 2023 summer camp. It's coming up June 19th through August 25th. This is for children in 1st through 8th grade. You can roller skate, do arts and crafts, play floor hockey and basketball, and more. Registration information is available at MyBasin.com. Tule Lake Butte Valley Fair Friends are having their Golf Scramble fundraiser. It's coming up Saturday, June 3rd at 9 a.m. at Indian Camp Golf Course. Registration is $200 per 4-person team or $50 a person. And last but not least, put it on your calendar, the 2023 Lost River Bluegrass Festival. It'll take place in Merrill from July 7th through the 9th. All the details about this event and all of the other events going on throughout the Basin can be found at MyBasin.com. The MyBasin.com Community Connection is brought to you by Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Klamath Falls. If you live here, you get it.
Follow the Hornets all season long on MyBasin.com.
And we're back with more Hornets softball on 104.3 and 960 Sports, bringing you the OSAA On Point Community Credit Union 4A softball state tournament. Top-seeded Henley Hornets escaping their first inning defensively. Now get a chance to bat this half inning. Leading off for the Hornets, it'll be the center fielder Anna Harper, followed by the pitcher Annie Campos. Lily Fitzpatrick is catching today and batting third, followed by the cleanup hitter and shortstop Natalie Hudson. Lily Segura is in left field and batting fifth, followed by the designated player Ashlyn Cernowski hitting sixth. Isabel Birch is batting 7th at first base with Samantha Moore at 2nd, and Alana Benson rounds out the Henley order batting 9th in right field. As Anna Harper gets ready to step in now. Down the stretch of the season, the Henley offense having no trouble scoring, especially in the middle innings of ball games. Their final 5 games, all scoring double digits. 11 runs, 10 runs, 14 runs, and then 12 runs twice against Hidden Valley. The 0-1 pitch to Anna Harper is a check swing, and she held up in time. A ball and a strike to the center fielder, Harper. A lot of power bats in the Hornets lineup. A lot of pull hitters from the right-handed batter's box. And with that wind blowing in from left field, something to think about as Harper sends one in the air to foul territory. Diving effort by the right fielder Rush, but coming up empty. Count is now a ball and 2 strikes to Anna Harper. Just getting things started today. In the circle for Sweet Home is Michaela Guthrie, and catching for her, Natalie Smith. Guthrie back on the rubber, gathering the sign. Here's the 2-strike pitch to Harper. Taken for a ball, just high out of the zone to Anna Harper. Count is 2-2. And the delivery from Guthrie is taken for strike 3 called. Got Harper looking, and that'll be the first out of the bottom of the first inning. Defensively for Sweet Home around the diamond at third, it's Harris. Burke is at short with Victor at second, Fairchild at first. We'll get you the outfield after this as Annie Campos gets ready to step in. Here's the first pitch to Campos. Taking the first pitch she sees, and it's called the ball. Hornets, playoff bound last season, were dispatched in the quarterfinal, 8-0 against Marist last season, but now coming in as a more mature, better ball club, #1 in the state, hoping to make a little bit of a run. Still a lot of softball left to be played, of course. But Henley definitely feeling confident and loose in their pregame warm-ups. Here's the 2-0 home to Annie Campos. And it is taken for a ball as Annie ahead in the count now 3-0. On deck, Lily Fitzpatrick waits. Here's the pitch. It is taken for a strike on the inner third to Campos. Taking that one all the way, it seems. The count now 3-1. So Guthrie decides on a pitch, and here it comes. Campos sends one in the air to right field, and the right fielder Rush is there to make the catch and record the out. And that will bring up Lily Fitzpatrick. Power bat in that 3-hole in the order. Love to get her up with runners on, but batting here with nobody on and 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Here's the first pitch to Fitzpatrick. It's a ground ball towards short. Throw on to Fairchild is in time, and the Hornets go down in order. Heading to the top of the second, still scoreless at the OSAA On Point Community Credit Union 4A Softball State Tournament on 104.3 and 960 Sports.
I call myself a confident backseat driver. Mom, brakes, please.
Gotcha.
but I'm less confident in the economy.
Same here, buddy.
Thankfully, Leschwa Tires helps make sure that our safety never takes a backseat, even when we're watching our wallets.
During our spring tire sale, we watch out for your wallet too. Save up to $175 when you buy select tires with financing. Limited time offer while supplies last. Terms and conditions apply. See leschwab.com/sale for details.
Veterans, did you lose your job due to the COVID-19 pandemic? The Veteran Rapid Retraining Assistance Program offers education and training for high-demand jobs. Learn more and apply today. Visit va.gov/VRRAP.
You are listening to the Henley Hornets on 104.3 and 960 Sports.
Getting ready for the top of the second inning at the OSAA On Point Community Credit Union 4A Softball State Playoffs on 104.3 and 960 Sports with HD video on mybasin.com. It's 5, 6, and 7 in the Huskies' order this half inning. It's Trinity Victor stepping in now with Jocelyn Fairchild and Katrina Harris batting third this inning. As Annie Campos delivering the first pitch is swung on and missed to get things started in the second, still scoreless. And I think, and if you've watched the Hornets this season, maybe you'll be inclined to agree, I think this game is really going to come down to the defensive efforts of both of these squads today, as Campos misses that one a little high there. And although Henley is number 1 ranked in the state, the Achilles heel of this team has been errors late in games where they've allowed teams to make little runs and chip away at otherwise big leads as that pitch is fouled away. Ball and 2 strikes. And the game that comes to mind for me would be their game against Hidden Valley on the road in Murphy, allowing 5 runs to score in the 7th inning, eventually holding on, but still it was a close call there against the Mustangs, and tidying up that defense is going to be big if the Hornets want to make a deep playoff run this season. Count right now, 2 balls and 2 strikes to Trinity Victor. The same goes for Sweet Home. They want to hang tough against a good Henley team. They've got to play some good defense as well. Ground ball out towards second. Moore fields it nicely. Toss on a first for the out, and that's a good defensive play there. And it brings up Jocelyn Fairchild. Here's the first pitch to Fairchild. It's in the dirt. Fairchild making a defensive play in that first inning, getting a chance to do it with the bat here. The 1-0 pitch, off speed, taken for a strike. Campos finding the zone on that one. School just getting out of here at Henley High School. Plenty more students filing in. Here's a 1-1 pitch. It is a bouncing ball out towards first base, but foul. So the count moves to 1-2. Love these playoff games that start right around when school gets out. So the biggest thing about home field advantage is not necessarily just playing at home. It's having everyone right there behind you as Annie Campos gets Fairchild's looking for the second out. Think back to the home playoff games that we've already had this school year. The Rockin' House in basketball and a couple of nice games played over at Mazama High School in football. And here, Hornets continuing the trend of making the playoffs and have quite the support out here today. 1-0 the count to Katriona Harris. Takes that one for a strike. Campos finding the zone on that one. Outfield for Henley, a couple of steps in against the 7th hitter in the order for Sweet Home as she takes that one high, 2-1 to count. Right-handed Harris stepping back in, waiting for the pitch from Campos. It finds its way in the dirt. 3-1. Campos already with 1 walk today, balancing it out with 2 strikeouts in the first couple of innings for Henley today. Settles on the 3-1 pitch. Curveball down, misses, and a 2-out walk for Harris. Each of the walks Campos surrendering today of the 2-out variety brings up Addie Vanis. Left fielder Vanis batting from the right side, bats with 2 outs and a runner on first base. The pitch. That one is taken for a strike. Fitzpatrick looked down to first, and sort of stumbling back to the bag was Harris. And we'll see if the Huskies get aggressive on the base paths as they did in the first. It's an 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. It is called a ball high. Fitzpatrick again keeping an eye on the runner, Harris at first. Campos ready to deliver the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Maybe foul tipped. Regardless, strike 2 to Vanis. And now the Henley defense not too worried about the runner. Laying straight up and a 2-strike count for Campos. Here's the delivery. That one slips out of Annie's hand. And I think they are going to award Vanis first base. And that will bring up Natalie Smith, the number 9 hitter in the order for Sweet Home. Batting here with 2 runners on and 2 outs in the second inning. Good opportunity with a runner in scoring position. At second, it's Harris. The first pitch is swung on and missed. But Fitzpatrick lost it for a second, but gathered in time. Everyone is staying put. Still Harris at second and Vanis at first. Here's the delivery from Campos. Swung on and missed. Should make the count 0-2 to the number 9 hitter, Smith. Annie back in the circle. Shakes off Fitzpatrick once, gathers the sign, now delivers. That pitch in the dirt, kicks away from Fitzpatrick. Harris making it to third, Vanis to second, so now 2 runners in scoring position for Natalie Smith. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Smith. Here's the delivery from Campos. It is taken for strike 3 called, and Campos gets herself out of the jam. The Huskies leave 2 runners in scoring position, but come away scoreless as we head to the bottom of the second inning at the OSAA On Point Community Credit Union for a softball tournament on 104.3 and 960 Sports.
Taking care of small repairs will make a big difference for potential buyers considering your home. Hi, I'm Randy Shaw, Principal Broker, owner of Coldwell Banker Holman Premier Realty. When buyers see little things that aren't fixed, they may feel there are other problems with the house that they can't see. Ultimately, those little problems may keep an otherwise interested buyer from making an offer on your home. Here's a solution that could save you thousands and help sell your home faster. Our exclusive Beyond the Sale Guarantee. When you list with us, our professional handyman is available to fix any minor electrical, plumbing, and cosmetic problems. The service is free. You only pay for parts and materials. Our free Beyond the Sale Guarantee also covers HVAC system repairs. That's a big deal. We're the only real estate company in the basin that offers this service, and we're proud to be able to do it. Call us today to learn more about our Beyond the Sale Guarantee. Only at Coldwell Banker Holman Premier Realty. Locally owned, nationally known.
Service agreements provide labor only. Parts, materials, and permits are excluded. See Realtor for complete details.
You are listening to the Henley Hornets on 104.3 and 960 Sports.
And we're back with the OSAA On Point Community Credit Union for a softball playoffs on 104.3 and 960 Sports with HD video on mybasin.com. It's the middle of the Henley order. Natalie Hudson, Lily Segura, and Ashlyn Cernowski do up this half inning, still scoreless in the bottom of the second. Huskies left 2 runners in scoring position in the last half inning. And now the goal is to keep the Hornets still with the goose egg. They left some opportunities out there last time around. Natalie Hudson has hit well with runners on base this season. But now, with the bases empty, trying to get the rally started, it's a different role. Behind in the count 0-1, here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled off a little bit out in front of that pitch. The count now 0-2 to Natalie Hudson. Here's the pitch. That one is flared foul down the first base line, so Hudson still behind in the count, 0-2. Right-handed shortstop for the Hornets, stepping back in. And the delivery. That one's gonna miss high. Hudson, good eye there to lay off the high fastball. Difficult pitch to lay off when they rise up out of the strike zone. But staying alive in this at-bat. Ready to face the 1-2 from Guthrie. It's fouled off. Hudson staying alive again in this at-bat, trying to run up the pitch count and find a way to get on base. Hornets without a base runner in the top, or pardon me, the bottom of the first. Now here's the pitch from Guthrie. Off-speed pitch had Hudson out in front again, but she fouled it off once more. Had to adjust and stayed alive. You can see the Hornets dugout intently paying attention to that breaking ball from Guthrie. That's one of the first times she's thrown it this afternoon. The 1-2 again to Hudson is swung on and missed, and she goes down on strikes for the first out in the second inning. That'll bring up Lily Segura, starting in left field today for the Hornets. And we take just a quick look now at the remaining bracket at the OSAA softball tournament. Of course, the 1-16 matchup here, Henley taking on Sweet Home. As we go down the bracket, number 8, St. Helens, hosting number 9, Crook County today, as the first pitch is taken low for a ball. Also, 5th-ranked LeGrand playing Marist today. That game getting started in a few minutes with Pendleton playing Estacada at 4 o'clock today. That's the 4-13 matchup. Here's the 1-0 pitch coming home to Segura. It is grounded foul. Ball on a strike. Other matchups going on in the state today. Number 3, Staten hosting Ontario with Scappoose playing Cascade. Marshfield taking on Astoria in a battle of coastal schools in the 7-10 matchup with the Dalles. Number 2 in the state battling Seaside today. That is the remaining bracket for the OSAA state playoffs. Count 2 balls and a strike to Lily Segura. Bats with 1 away and nobody on in the bottom of the second inning. Here's the pitch. That one's going to miss high. Count runs to 3-1 to Segura. And the 3-1 on its way is going to find the zone. Segura trying to get out of the way of that one, but ended up finding the inner third of the zone. Count is full now for the Henley left fielder. And the full count pitch home is lifted behind first base and falls gracefully to the dirt. Segura staying alive. Count remains full. Guthrie looks in, gathers the sign from Smith, decides on it, steps, kicks, and delivers. That pitch misses low, so Segura, a long at-bat, works a walk. First Henley base runner of the day, brings up the designated player, Ashlyn Cernowski. Hitting today for Susie Nichols in the order. The runner on and just one away. Here's the first pitch from Guthrie. Taken in the dirt. Smith, a nice job of keeping it in front of her. 1-0 the count. Cernowski awaiting the 1-0 pitch. That one misses as well. The catcher Smith firing down to first, but back safely is Segura. Waiting on deck for the Hornets is Isabel Birch. The 1-1 home. It's taken high, breaking for second. The throw is into center field, so safe at second is Segura, but going no further. As it was a wild throw, but good job by Watkins, the center fielder, to be there for the backup. But Segura is in scoring position now with just one away for Cernowski. And the count 2 balls and a strike. Pitch is fouled back and the count now even, 2-2. Dimensions here at the Henley Softball Complex, 200 feet all around the outfield. Two. It's lifted to first base and caught by the first baseman Fairchild. Segura staying put at second, so 2 away for Isabel Birch. Birch has been more of a rally starter this season for the Lady Hornets. Hasn't batted incredible with runners in scoring position, but what a time to come up here as she sends one into right center field for a base hit, and that run is going to come around to score, and the Henley Hornets strike first on an RBI single from Isabel Birch. Up 1-0 in the OSAA On Point Community Credit Union 4A softball playoffs. And that will bring up Samantha Moore. Pitch hit harshly foul. The first base hit of the day for Henley was an RBI single from Birch. Puts them on the board as they're up 1-0. Now it's Moore who's behind in the count, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Taken high. Ball on a strike to Moore. Pitch is hit foul. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes to Moore. Trying to keep the rally alive with 2 outs and a runner aboard at first. Already 1 run home this inning for Henley as they're up 1-0. Here's the 1-2 home to Moore. Taken in the dirt. A nice job by Smith to keep it in front of her as the count moves even now to 2-2. The 2-2 foul back, so Moore keeping this at bat alive. On deck is Alana Benson, hoping for an opportunity this inning. Guthrie decides on the pitch, ready to deliver the 2-2. That is hit in the air behind shortstop and down for a base hit. Headed for third. The throw is in time, and they got Birch trying to take third, and that will end the inning. But the Hornets score 1 on 1 base hit in the second. They lead 1-0 as we head to the third on 104.3 and 960 Sports.
Join us at Mountain Mike's Pizza for happy hour every day from 2 to 5 p.m. Enjoy half-price appetizers and beverages and the best pizza around, made with the freshest ingredients. Come on in and watch the game on one of our big screen TVs. Don't have time to drive over? Get your pizza fix delivered anytime with the Mountain Mike's Pizza app. Download it today and save $5 on your very first in-app order. Your favorite pizza, sides, and drinks only a few clicks away on Washburn near the Walmart shopping center. Mountain Mike's Pizza. Pizza the way it ought to be.
Since 1999, Smile Train has helped millions of kids with clefts get the essential care they need so they can live their full smile story. Learn more at smiletrain.org/learn.
You are listening to the Henley Hornets on 104.3 and 960 Sports.
Back with you at Henley High School for the OSAA On Point Community Credit Union 4A softball playoffs on 104.3 and 960 Sports. With video on mybasin.com, it'll be the top of the Sweet Home order as they try to answer back as Henley notching 1 up on the board in the bottom of the second to find themselves up 1-0. Top of the third inning will be a left-handed bat of Brooke Burke due up. Finds herself ahead in the count 1-0 after Campos missed low and in the dirt. Annie ready to deliver the 1-0 pitch here. That one's going to come in, and it actually got Burke pretty high up on the arm there, and so she is aboard with nobody out. Brings up Kelsey Rush today, 0 for 1. And it was a ground out to second last time up for Rush. It looks like we're making sure that Burke is okay, and she's settling in at first. Looks like we are ready to go. Here's the pitch from Campos, showing bunt. That's laid down foul. 0-1. The count now to Rush. On deck is Riley Watkins. That bunt is laid down to Campos. She's going to turn around and throw it to first for 1. And that is all the Hornets will get as Burke advances to second. And that will bring up Riley Watkins with a runner in scoring position and just 1 out for Sweet Home as they try to answer this half inning. So far, Watkins, without an official at-bat, she walked and was left stranded her first time up. That pitch ends up low in the dirt. It kicks away from Fitzpatrick, and advancing to third in the process is Burke. Here's the pitch home. That one gets away from Fitzpatrick as well, but rightfully staying put at third is Burke. Thought about heading home, and then thought twice. Count 2-0 to Watkins. We're going to have a meeting on the mound with Fitzpatrick and Campos, as there might have been a cross-up there or something, but this veteran duo has started as the battery for every conference game this season. There's a quick talk, and they'll be right back to it. Watkins back in the box, waiting for the 2-0 pitch. And that one finds the zone, elevated for a strike. 2-1 to Watkins. Bouncing ball towards second. It's a slow roller that gets past Moore, and a run is going to score. Tied up at 1 on the routine ground ball to second, scores Burke. And now we are evened up at 1. It's a ground ball towards third, will end up foul. One out in the inning. Runner aboard at first is Watkins, and the pitcher Guthrie hoping to keep this rally going and maybe have her team take the lead here in the top of the third inning. Campos got work to do to get out of this jam. The 0-1 pitch home from Annie. Showing bunt is Guthrie. Runner on the move to second. The throw is late, and in at second is Watkins. Pitch was called a strike on the bunt attempt from Guthrie. We'll see if the bunt is still on now that Watkins has moved up into scoring position. The count 0-2, likely bunt off for Guthrie. Here's the pitch from Campos. Guthrie lifts one towards first, and the ball is caught by Birch for the second out. Brings up Trinity Victor, 0 for 1 today. Here's the pitch to Victor. It is a swing and a miss. Victor deciding to hold up a little bit too late. Ended up going around for strike 1. And she grounded out towards second base her first time up. Here's the pitch from Campos. Off-speed pitch, finds the zone. Dropped in there nicely for Campos. Ahead in the count now 0-2. The 0-2 pitch home is swung on and missed, and the Hornets escape this inning, having only allowed 1 run to score. No base hits in the inning for the Huskies, but we are tied at 1, heading to the bottom of the third inning as we continue your coverage of the OSAA On Point Community Credit Union for a softball tournament on 104.3 and 960 Sports.
It's barbecue chicken pizza season. That means break out the patio furniture, dust off those jorts, pick up an Abby's Pizza, and head to your favorite outdoor spot. I mean, hey, the great outdoors isn't going to enjoy itself, right? Blue skies and pizza go together like, well, barbecue chicken and pizza. That's why it's time to enjoy an Abby's original barbecue chicken pizza at a very special price. Abby's, a legendary pizza tradition.
Imagine if information came with a nutrition label. Then you'd know if what you're consuming has the right mix of facts, sources, and context. But it's on us to make healthier choices about what to consume, share, and act on. Get Newslit Fit at newslit.org.
Follow the Hornets all season long on mybasin.com.
Back with you on 104.3 and 960 Sports. Also online on mybasin.com for the OSAA On Point Community Credit Union 4A Softball State Playoffs. We are tied up at 1 as Sweet Home answered the call in the top half of the third. Now it's up to the Hornets to try to answer back. It'll be 9-1 and 2 in the order. That's Alana Benson, Anna Harper, and Annie Campos due up this half for Henley as they try to reclaim the lead in the bottom of the third. Guthrie still in the circle for Sweet Home. Here's the pitch to Benson. Taken for a ball, 1-0. One-0 taken high, 2-0. Guthrie's thrown the ball nicely through the first 2 innings, only allowing 1 hit, and it was the RBI single that scored Henley's lone run of the day. 2-2 hit right back towards Guthrie, rolling now towards second base. The throw on to first is not in time, and a nice infield single for Alana Benson. Hoping to get a rally started here in the third for the Hornets. Benson aboard at first, and that brings up Anna Harper. Harper's 0 for 1 today. She struck out to open up the ball game earlier this afternoon. Here's the pitch to Harper. Taking the first one, it was down and in. 1-0 the count to the dangerous center fielder from Henley. Guthrie back on the rubber, looking in, gathering the sign from Smith. Ready to deliver the 1-0 pitch. Harper checks her swing on the high fastball. Saw that one coming in and liked how it looked, but rightfully laying off. 2-0. Third baseman for Sweet Home playing in. Harris trying to protect the bunt. Here's the pitch. Harper fouls it off. 2-1. Leaves quite the gap between the left fielder and the right side of the infield. It's a well-placed ball there. It caused some trouble for Sweet Home. We'll see what Harper finds as she steps back in for the 2-1 count. Here's a pitch. Harper reaches, ground ball towards short, and it is bobbled by Burke, and everybody's safe. Harper reaches on the error, and that moves Benson to second. And that will bring up Annie Campos with 2 on and nobody out. Annie trying to help her team reclaim the lead here. The pitcher for the Hornets looking to do some damage on the offensive end. The first pitch is taken for a strike. Looked like the inner third of the dish to Campos. She's behind in the count 0-1. Aboard at second is Benson. Harper at first. Here's the 0-1 home. Ground ball towards the middle infield into center field. And the Hornets are content to play station to station here as Campos loads the bases for Lily Fitzpatrick. Talked about it earlier in the ball game. You'd like to have Lily Fitzpatrick up with runners on, and here she's got it. Bases loaded and nobody out for the power-hitting Hornets catcher. Prime opportunity to try to take back this lead in this opening round playoff matchup. I believe we're going to have a runner coming in. Looks like Jewel Northcutt to run at first base for Annie Campos. Fitzpatrick is 0 for 1 today, grounded out to short in her first chance up, as the infield for Sweet Home playing in, looking to cut down the lead runner. Here's the first pitch to Fitzpatrick. It's taken for a strike down the middle, but Fitzpatrick laid off. Fitzpatrick sends one in the air to right field. It's caught by Rush, but everybody tagging. The throw home, and Benson scores. And everyone else moves up a bag. So the Hornets leading now 2-1. So still 2 runners in scoring position for Natalie Hudson. Has hit well with runners on this year. Lays down a bunt. Guthrie's coming up with it. Throw to first is not in time, and the Hornets have got the bases loaded again. Brings up Lily Segura. Walked, came around to score earlier in the ball game. That's now with the bases loaded and her team leading by 1 in this opening round playoff matchup. Already 1 run home in the inning, courtesy of the sacrifice fly from Fitzpatrick. Here's the first pitch to Segura. It's taken high for a ball. Smith having trouble controlling that one behind the plate, but kept it in front of her. Segura awaiting the 1-0 pitch. Here it is. Takes that one in the dirt. 2-0. They count to the Henley left fielder. Bases loaded. Only 1 away. Hornets up by 1, but an opportunity to round up some insurance this inning. Here's the 2-0. Taken for a ball. 3-0 on the high fastball. Segura laid off. At first base, it's Hudson. Northcutt at second. And Harper at third, as that fastball was cold as strike. A nice job by Smith to frame that one up behind the dish. Three balls and a strike to Segura. And the pitch. That one misses high and will score a run. Harper scores. Northcutt to third. Moves Hudson to second, and Segura aboard with her second walk of the day, bringing up Ashlyn Sternowski as her team now leads 3-1. Sternowski lined out her first time up. An opportunity here with the bases loaded. First pitch swing, and it's a ground ball towards third. Up with it is Harris, touches the bag for one, and that's all they'll get as the Hornets score another run, leading now 4-1. Isabel Birch batting now, 1 for 1 with an RBI single today. Fouls that one back there. Boarded first is Cernowski. Segura at second. And now there's 2 away in this inning for the Hornets. Four to 1 our score, and Henley with more runners in scoring position. That is hit in the air towards second base and caught by Victor to end the inning. But the Hornets score 3 on 3 base hits in the inning, and they leave 2 stranded. They lead 4 to 1 as we head to the top of the 4th. As we continue your coverage of the OSAA On Point Community Credit Union 4A softball playoffs on 104.3 and 960 Sports.
I call myself a confident backseat driver. Mom, brakes please.
Gotcha.
But I'm less confident in the economy.
Same here, buddy.
Thankfully, Les Schwab Tires helps make sure that our safety never takes a backseat, even when we're watching our wallets.
During our spring tire sale, we watch out for your wallet too. Save up to $175 when you buy select tires with financing. Limited time offer while supplies last. Terms and conditions apply. See leschwab.com/sale for details.
This is U.S. Labor Secretary Marty Walsh. If you have long-term symptoms of COVID-19, you may be entitled to work accommodations to help you stay on the job or return to work when you're ready. Learn more from our job accommodation network at askjan.org.
Follow the Hornets all season long on mybasin.com.
Getting ready for the top of the 4th inning on 104.3 and 960 Sports. We've got video for you today on mybasin.com. It's the first pitch, the top of the 4th inning, is fouled off to Jocelyn Fairchild. Harris then Vanis to bat this half inning for Sweet Home as Hornets leading the Huskies 4 to 1. The OSAA On Point Community Credit Union 4A softball state playoffs. Campos still in the circle for the Hornets, ready to deliver the 0-1. Lifted in the air to right field. Benson under it and grabbing that one for the first down. Well, through the first 3 innings today for the Huskies, 1 run, no hits so far for Sweet Home. They have committed 1 error, and they've left 4 runners on base for the Hornets today. They have scored 4 runs on 4 hits. They have left 3 runners stranded and committed 1 error. It's a strike. 0-2 the count to Ketrona Harris. Campos delivers the 0-2. Taken for a ball outside, 1-2 now the count to Harris. She is without an at-bat yet today. She walked in her first plate appearance. Here's Campos with a 1-2. Taken in the dirt as Harris evens the count at 2. Middle infield for Henley, playing on the edge of the outfield grass. Taken for a ball. And the count runs full now, 3-2. One away in the 4th. Here's a full count pitch to Harris. Fouled back. Harris staying in this one. Pitch swung on and missed. It was in the dirt. Hudson Or pardon me, that was Fitzpatrick's throw onto first. And that'll be good for the second out on the drop third strike. Brings up Addie Vanis. 2 outs in the fourth. Vanis without an at-bat today. She walked in the second. First pitch to her is a called strike. Hornets leading this ball game 4-1. 3 runs in the third, 1 in the second. That's how they built their lead. Campos tried with some kind of breaking pitch but missed high. Ball and a strike now to Vanis. Pitch is taken for a strike. 1 and 2, the count to Vanis. That pitch is fouled off. Vanis doing a nice job of staying alive in this at-bat. And working back into this one is Vanis. 2 and 2. And she did walk her first time up, one of 3 walks that Annie Campos has surrendered in the ball game so far. Here's the 2-2 pitch home, and it's a ground ball towards first. Birch up with it, taps the bag herself to retire the side. The Huskies down in order. They trail 4-1. So we head to the bottom of the 4th inning on 104.3 and 960 Sports.
Here comes the sun, dee-dee-dee-dee. Here comes the sun.
Tim, what are you singing about?
Oh, hey, Chris. I'm singing because the sun is coming. And you know what's great about sunshine?
Yes, I do. There's camping, hiking, motorcycling, water skiing, and one of my favorites, girls in bikinis.
Well, I can't disagree about that. But no, sunshine makes jewelry sparkle like nothing else.
Tim, you're right. And Main Street Jewelers has a spectacular selection of jewelry that'll make your days in the sun and ours incredible.
Our jewelry is so dazzling, it'll blind you.
Main Street Jewelers is not responsible for where our onlookers being blinded by the light.
Main Street Jewelers getting women into trouble?
And men out of it since 1988. Tim, what are you doing?
Hey, Chris. What do you think of my bikini?
Ah! I'm blind.
You are listening to the Henley Hornets on 104.3 and 960 Sports.
And we welcome you back to the OSAA On Point Community Credit Union for a softball postseason on 104.3 and 960 Sports. Also got video today on mybasin.com. Getting ready to go in the bottom of the 4th inning where the Henley Hornets lead the Sweet Home Huskies 4-1. It'll be Samantha Moore, Alana Benson, and Anna Harper. That's 8, 9, and 1 in the Henley order due up this half inning. Guthrie still in the circle for the Huskies after giving up a 3-run bottom of the 3rd. See if she can keep things posted where they are. Guthrie ready to deliver to Moore. Here's the first pitch. It is lifted towards second base. Under it is the second baseman Victor to make the catch for the first out. Stepping in now is Alana Benson. That one is popped up to the same spot. This time the center fielder Watkins coming in and can make the play. Called everybody off, but couldn't rein in the catch. And so Benson will reach on an error. And that will bring up Anna Harper. Harper today 0 for 2. She is struck out and reached on an error in the third inning. Count 1-0 to Anna Harper. That pitch is hit hard in the air. That might go, and it does. A home run to left center field. Anna Harper takes this one out of here to give the Hornets a 5-1 lead. Pardon me, a 6-1 lead, as that was a 2-run home run for Harper. Henley jumping out in front even further now as Annie Campos steps in. Here's the first pitch to Annie. Taken for a ball. Campos sends one screaming to shortstop, gloved by the shortstop, Burke. High throw was in time. Nice defensive effort made by the Hornets.
Oh, you want a better copy for a picture?
As after this one, we'll have the Henley baseball squad taking on Crook County today. We'll try our best to make the move as quick as we can over there. That game scheduled first pitch at 5 o'clock. That pitch hit foul to Lily Fitzpatrick. And the baseball team taking on Crook County later on this afternoon. And if you wanted to catch that game, all you have to do is stay right here at this link. We'll be right back on this very broadcast for Henley baseball later on this afternoon, as that pitch fouled off makes it a 1-2 count to Lily Fitzpatrick. Fouled off. Ball and 2 strikes to Fitzpatrick. The pitch is a breaking ball, wisely laid off there, 2-2. Two and two to Lily Fitzpatrick. Pitch is fouled back, and the count will remain 2-2. There are 2 outs in the inning. And already 2 runs home for Henley in the fourth. They lead 6-1. Taken for strike 3 as down goes Fitzpatrick to end the inning, but not before the Hornets score 2 on a 2-run home run from Anna Harper. They lead 6-1, headed to the 5th on 104.3 and 960 Sports.
Are you looking for a pharmacy that is fast, friendly, and convenient? Look no further than the new Sky Lakes Washburn Pharmacy, opening May 31st. The pharmacy is located at 2421 Washburn Way and will make your pharmacy trips much more convenient with drive-through access. For even more convenience, they'll be open weekdays 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. and Saturdays 9 to 5. To learn more about transferring your prescriptions, refills, and more, go to skylakes.org/pharmacy. Sky Lakes Washburn Pharmacy, a trusted pharmacy you know, backed by a hospital you trust.
CASA volunteers provide a powerful voice in court for abused and neglected children. To learn more about being a CASA volunteer or how you can help, please go to KlamathFallsCASA.org.
You are listening to the Henley Hornets on 104.3 and 960 Sports.
And welcome you back to the OSAA On Point Community Credit Union for a softball state playoffs on 104.3 and 960 Sports. Henley Hornets leading this one 6-1 as we enter the top of the fifth inning. Due up this half for Sweet Home will be Natalie Smith, Brooke Burke, and Kelsey Rush. That's 9-1 and 2 in the Sweet Home order. Here's the first pitch. It's taken high from Campos, who now has quite a nice little cushion to work with as Henley has scored 5 unanswered runs in the last 2 innings. Find themselves leading 6-1. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Bouncing ball, foul. Count evens up at 1 to Smith. Swung on and missed. Campos ahead in the count now. A ball and 2 strikes. So far, Smith 0 for 1 with a strikeout. That was back in the second inning. Here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch. Campos really working in a slow, almost changeup, although her changeup is a lot more straight than that pitch. Kind of floating one in there, hoping to get Smith off balance, but she laid off. 2 balls and 2 strikes, the count. That one is taken. Strike 3 called against Smith. Goes down looking for the first out in the 5th. That brings up Brooke Burke. Campos ready to deliver to Burke. It is a hard ground ball into right field. In for a single, and Brooke is aboard at first. And if you can believe it, that is the first base hit of the day for Sweet Home. Comes with 1 out here in the 5th inning. 3rd time through the order, and the Huskies finally get a piece of one there. Showing bunt, and pulling back in time, it seemed. Rush ahead in the count 1-0. Showing bunt there and fouling it off. Count moves even. A ball and a strike to Kelsey Rush. Today 0 for 2. She grounded out and grounded into a fielder's choice in the 1st and 3rd innings. Showing bunt, pops that one up. Campos grabs it, tries to turn around to first, but back safely is Burke. 2 outs now for Riley Watkins. Watkins is 0 for 1 today. She walked in the 1st and reached on an error in the 3rd. Going to get a rally started and get her team back in this game. Right now the Huskies trailing by 5. It's 6-1, and the Hornets lead in this opening round playoff matchup. The pitch taken. It'll miss for a ball. The 1-0. Coming home to Watkins. The pitch is swung on and missed. Ball and a strike now to the Sweet Home center fielder. Campos with the 1-1. A nice job of staying in front of that one from Fitzpatrick. It seems every game, continuous effort behind the dish from Fitzpatrick. It's a common theme here for the Henley softball and baseball squads, each with catchers who I would put up with anyone in the state. Why they find themselves here in the opening round of the playoffs. Here's the pitch home from Campos. It is flared into right field foul. 2-2 to Watkins. Pitch home is taken for strike 3 called, and Watkins goes down looking to end the inning. One base hit, but nobody scores for the Huskies as they trail 6-1, heading to the bottom of the 5th inning. To continue your coverage of the OSAA On Point Community Credit Union 4A softball playoffs on 104.3 and 960 Sports.
Join us at Mountain Mike's Pizza for happy hour every day from 2 to 5 p.m. Enjoy half-price appetizers and beverages and the best pizza around, made with the freshest ingredients. Come on in and watch the game on one of our big screen TVs. Don't have time to drive over? Get your pizza fix delivered anytime with the Mountain Mike's Pizza app. Download it today and save $5 on your very first in-app order. Your favorite pizza, sides, and drinks only a few clicks away on Washburn near the Walmart shopping center. Mountain Mike's Pizza. Pizza the way it ought to be.
You are listening to the Henley Hornets on 104.3 and 960 Sports.
Back with you, getting ready for the bottom of the 5th inning on 104.3 and 960 Sports. This is the OSAA On Point Community Credit Union 4A softball state tournament. It'll be Natalie Hudson, Lily Segura, and Ashlyn Cernowski. That's 4, 5, and 6 in the Hornets order, due up in this bottom of the 5th. Henley leading 6-1. They scored 1 run in the 2nd, 3 more in the 3rd, coupled with 2 more in the 4th to build themselves this lead. Hoping to continue expanding upon it here in the 5th. Got just the hitters to do it. Natalie Hudson hoping to get things started today. It's 1 for 2 with a strikeout and a single to this point in the ball game, and Michaela Guthrie still in the circle for Sweet Home. Here's the pitch. That pitch is hit hard into right field. That is going to roll to the fence. Rounding first and headed for second is Hutchins. She's trying to dig for 3, and she is in there with a leadoff triple. That'll bring up Lily Segura, who is without an at-bat today, has walked twice in the contest. Perfect way to start the inning for Hudson. That's how to get a rally started. So wind starting to pick up, blow across the outfield here today. That pitch is hit high behind second base, and the wind taking it there at the end. That's going to get down, and a run will score. And the Hornets lead now 7-1. Just as I brought it up, that wind blowing sort of across the outfield. I guess that technically blowing across the infield too. It started to spin a little bit to the right as it came down, and just a little bit too much for Victor to handle. It'll be an RBI for Segura as she reaches first. And that will bring up Ashlyn Cernowski. Cernowski today, 0 for 2, has flown out and reached on a fielder's choice at this point in the ball game. The count 0-1 to Cernowski now. Here's the pitch. He shows bunt, lays it down. Play at first is in time. And it looks like that is all the Huskies will get, as Segura moves to second. And Cernowski is the first casualty in the inning. That brings up Isabel Birch. Birch 1 for 2 today, an RBI single in the second and a flyout in the third. Here's the first pitch to Birch. It's taken high. It's a 1-0 count to the Henley first baseman. That is a bouncing ball towards the middle, through into center field. That's going to score a run. In to score is Segura, and Henley leads now 8-1. Boarded first is Birch, her second RBI of the day. This will bring up Samantha Moore, 1 for 2 today. And it looks like we're going to actually have a substitution in for Moore. We'll see. Looks like it'll be Jillian Vickery batting for Samantha Moore. In the count 1-0, runner aboard at first is Birch. Here's the pitch to Vickery. Skips away from the catcher Smith, and advancing to second is Birch. Here's the pitch to Vickery. Her first opportunity today is lifted in the infield and reined in by the catcher Smith. That'll be the second out of the inning. Still aboard at second is Birch, and that brings up Alana Benson. Benson today has reached base twice, once on a single and once on an error. Batting here with 2 outs, sends a line drive into behind second base. Everybody is safe, and a single for Benson puts runners at the corners for Anna Harper. Might remember Anna Harper from a 2-run home run last inning. The outfield for Sweet Home backs up here. It's the powerhouse Anna Harper stepping in. Aboard at first, it's Benson. Birch at third. Third baseman Harris protecting bunt against Harper. Here's the pitch. Takes the first one for a strike. There are 2 outs in the inning. And already 2 runs home as Henley leads 8-1 in this opening round playoff matchup. Pitch is swung on and missed. ended up getting to the backstop, so Benson advanced to second. Now that's 2 runners in scoring position for Anna Harper, who is behind in the count 0-2. Here's the pitch. Harper takes that one high, 1-2. Harper, the right-hander, awaiting the 1-2 pitch. Here it is. Takes that one as well. 2-2 to Anna Harper. Annie Campos waits on deck, hoping for an opportunity this half. And the 2-2 pitch. Harper takes in the dirt, runs the count full. A good at-bat from Anna Harper at 1 point, 0-2, battling it back to a full count. Again, Annie Campos waits on deck. There's 2 outs, bottom of the 5th. And the full count pitch. Harper, a bouncing ball towards second, into center field. 1 run scores. Make it 2 as Henley now leads 10-1. Birch scored. Benson scored. Harper aboard at first with 2 RBIs. That makes it 4 for the day for her. And here's Annie Campos. That is hit high, it's hit deep, no doubt about it. Annie Campos with a 2-run blast. And that will be the ball game. A walk-off 2-run homer sends the Hornets to the second round of the OSAA On Point Community Credit Union 4A softball playoffs with a 12-1 victory, a mercy rule showing at home. We'll be back as we continue your coverage of the OSAA On Point Community Credit Union 4A softball tournament. A brief recap of this one before we get ready for some playoff baseball next door. That's all coming up. And stay with us on mybasin.com.
Hi, I'm Rob Cedar, General Manager of Clown Falls Subaru. Something really special happened here the other day. Some longtime customers got their 5th Subaru from us. They said we've treated them like family every time, and they love being part of the Clown Falls Subaru family.
Wow! All of us here work hard every day to make sure every customer feels like family.
I'm Rob, and we're all glad to know you. Always comfortable, never corporate, family. Clown Falls Subaru open 7 days a week on Washburn Way. Stop by and say hi.
Whether you've lived in Oregon for years or just recently moved here, we can all do our part to protect ourselves, our property, and our loved ones during this wildfire season. Things like keeping your lawn mowed, cleaning up dried leaves and pine needles from your roof and below trees on your property, and giving your home a small fire-free perimeter where fire can't reach. Learn all you can do to stop wildfires at home by visiting OregonDefensiblespace.org. That's OregonDefensiblespace.org today.
We make you look really good. Who are we? We're Smith Bates Marcom Solutions. Yeah, we've been around for a long time, and you may know us for our printing, but there's so much more to know, and a lot that has changed. We are a partner that can take your marketing to places it's never been. Reach more prospects, bring in more customers, close more deals, all through creative solutions in design, print, and web. Bring us your marketing goals and let's talk. Set up a free consultation at smithbates.com or just give us a call. Smith Bates Marcom Solutions. You've got this.
Nearly every business has two types of customers, transactional and relational. One is more profitable, one is more needy. Both are important to the overall success of a business. Here's this week's sound advice for your business. Transactional customers only care about price, have no loyalty, demand more, and they want to pay less. Relational customers seek advice from people they trust. They're loyal, less demanding, and become repeat customers. Understanding how to identify each type and how to turn transactional customers into relational can be a huge boost to your business. Are the type of customers you have the type of customers you want? I'm Scott Allen with Basin Media Active. If you want to design a more profitable business and attract more relational customers, give us a call at this station and we'll deliver the profitable customer marketing checklist to you. Transactional or relational. Join us next time for more sound advice for your business.
I call myself a confident backseat driver. Mom, brakes please.
Gotcha.
But I'm less confident in the economy.
Same here, buddy.
Thankfully, Les Schwab Tires helps make sure that our safety never takes a backseat, even when we're watching our wallets.
During our spring tire sale, we watch out for your wallet too. Save up to $175 when you buy select tires with financing. Limited time offer while supplies last. Terms and conditions apply. See leschwab.com/sale for details.
Follow the Hornets all season long on mybasin.com.
And we welcome you back to the OSAA On Point Community Credit Union for a softball state tournament on 104.3 and 960 Sports. Wrapping up things today, a 12-1 victory for the Henley Lady Hornets over the Sweet Home Huskies. It was a great showing for Annie Campos today. Only allowed one hit in the circle and a walk-off two-run homer to end the game. Anna Harper also with a two-run blast today, helping the Hornets defeat Sweet Home by Mercy Rule in the opening round playoff matchup. We're going to take one more break, and when we come back, we'll tell you who the Hornets have next as we continue your coverage of playoff softball on mybasin.com.
Join us at Mountain Mike's Pizza for happy hour every day from 2 to 5 p.m. Enjoy half-price appetizers and beverages and the best pizza around, made with the freshest ingredients. Come on in and watch the game on one of our big screen TVs. Don't have time to drive over? Get your pizza fix delivered anytime with the Mountain Mike's Pizza app. Download it today and save $5 on your very first in-app order. Your favorite pizza, sides, and drinks only a few clicks away on Washburn near the Walmart shopping center. Mountain Mike's Pizza. Pizza the way it ought to be.
Hi, my name is Kenna, and I lost my dad. He was responding to an incident on the highway, just doing his job, when he was hit by an oncoming driver. That's why I want to share with you the importance of Oregon's Move Over law. It's simple. When you're driving and you see flashing lights ahead, move over into the next available lane. If you're not able to, slow down to at least 5 below the speed limit. I'm hoping you'll take this to heart. When you see flashing lights, move over. You could be saving a life. A message from ODOT.
Check out the Klamath Basin's website, mybasin.com.
We make you look really good. Who are we? We're Smith Bates Marcom Solutions. Yeah, we've been around for a long time, and you may know us for our printing, but there's so much more to know, and a lot that has changed. We are a partner that can take your marketing to places it's never been. Reach more prospects, bring in more customers, close more deals, all through creative solutions in design, print, and web. Bring us your marketing goals and let's talk. Set up a free consultation at smithbates.com or just give us a call. Smith Bates Marcom Solutions. You've got this.
You are listening to the Henley Hornets on 104.3 and 960 Sports.
Back with you on 104.3 and 960 Sports. The Hornets taking care of business as the number one team in the state, defeating the Sweet Home Huskies today 12-1. This time the Hornets advancing. They will either play Crook County or St. Helens in the second round. That'll be on Friday. It will be here at home at Henley High School no matter who they play. Now, our broadcast plan's still up in the air, but pay attention to us on Facebook at 960 Sports. We'll let you know what our coverage plan is with next Friday, depending on what happens behind us with the baseball game as the Henley Hornets get ready to take on the Crook County Cowboys, as Henley ranked 8th in the state, Crook County number 9. So we ask that you be patient. We're going to stop the live stream on mybasin.com as we switch positions, and on the radio, you'll be greeted with Fox Sports Radio for the rest of the hour. So with that being said, this is Josh Eldridge saying see you soon from Henley High School.
Today's coverage of Henley Hornets softball has been brought to you by Les Schwab Tires, Abby's Legendary Pizza, Coldwell Banker Holman Premier Realty, Harbor Isles Tennis and Golf Club, and by Klamath Falls Honda Subaru. Follow the Hornets all season long on the Basin's website, mybasin.com. Join us next time for more Henley softball on 104.3 and 960, the Basin Sports Leader. .104.3 and 960 Sports is KLAD Klamath Falls and K282CB Klamath Falls, the Basin Sports Leader. Welcome. Play ball! Your home for Hornets baseball all season long is 104.3 and 960 Sports. Today's game is brought to you by Abby's Legendary Pizza, Les Schwab Tires, Coldwell Banker Holman Premier Realty, Harbor Isles Tennis and Fitness Club, and by Klamath Falls Subaru.
Why pay a local broker's commission when you can pay a flat fee to a discount internet broker? Here's why. Real estate transactions are hands-on. Lots of moving parts. Parts like lenders, appraisers, tradespeople, a couple dozen different inspectors, maybe even a bureaucrat or two. At the end of the day, the things that a seller needs most are a partner and a buyer. Pay a discounted fee, you get a listing. Pay a local broker, you get a full-time partner and a buyer. Coldwell Banker Holman Premier Realty. Locally owned, nationally known.
Our connections make powerful things happen, uniting individuals and communities. We are Rotary. We are people of action. And together, we turn great ideas into reality by accessing our networks, our experience, and the best of ourselves to make a difference. Around the world, Rotary brings leaders together to build new friendships and to solve problems. Like in Austria, where generations work side by side to build sustainable housing and community centers. In India, volunteers run a mobile blood bank to help provide a steady blood supply for their local community. And in Taiwan, people are working hard to get vulnerable citizens the support and services they need. With over 1 million members, we know what people can do when they come together. Take action with us. Find out more at rotary.org/action.
Rewards checking accounts at Pacific Crest can earn a staggering 5% APY. To earn the 5%, you just have to use your debit card for purchases 15 times in a month, sign up for e-statements, stay current on any loans with us, and have a $5 savings account. There's no monthly service fee and no minimum balance requirement. It's just great checking that automatically puts dividends in your account every month you earn. You can open your account at mypcfcu.org or stop by any of our branches. No appointment is ever necessary.
The 5% annual percentage yield applies to the first $10,000 of the balance and 5.00 to 1.68% APY for balances greater than $10,000. Restrictions may apply. Membership is required and subject to approval. Federally insured by NCUA.
You are listening to the Henley Hornets on 104.3 and 960 Sports.
And we are back getting ready for the OSAA On Point Community Credit Union 4A Baseball State Playoffs on 104.3 and 960 Sports. The Henley Hornets have taken the field, and Tyler Harper on the bump for this opening round playoff matchup. He'll be going up against a Cowboys batting order that goes like this. Leading off in center field, it's Tyus Ustat, followed by Austin Vaughn, hitting second at shortstop today. Batting third is Hayden Foreman, the left fielder, with Dustin Wilson batting cleanup at first base. The pitcher, Tyson Martinez, bats fifth, with Logan Faust, the catcher, hitting sixth. Gage Martinez plays third, batting seventh. Hitting eighth is Clayton Dill at second base, and Zach Allen rounds out the order for the Crook County Cowboys this afternoon, as we are just about ready for first pitch today. Tyler Harper firing in a ball to get things started. First pitch 4:56, a few minutes early today at Henley High School, but a beautiful day for baseball. 69 degrees right now and cooling down the rest of the evening. Hardly any wind to speak of here at Rosser Field, which is a rarity. Generally, the wind going to be blowing out to left field. Count a ball and a strike to Ustat. Here's the delivery from the right-handed throwing Harper. That one finds the zone. 1-2 from Harper. Right-hander coming set to deliver to Ustat. The pitch is taken high, 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the leadoff hitter today. Hornets earning the right to host this playoff matchup after winning the Skyline Conference in the final regular season series. The number 8 seed in the state. That pitch is fouled off. Count will remain 2-2. Crook County coming into this game today with a 15-9 overall record and the 9th seed in the state playoffs so far. Here's the 2-2. Taken for a ball. I mean the highest seed from the play-in teams, I should say, for Crook County. Having one of the best records coming out of those sets of teams to qualify for the playoffs. Here's the full count pitch to Ustat. It's taken for a ball, and Crook County with a leadoff base runner this inning. Be curious to see which version of Tyler Harper we get this afternoon in the playoffs. When he's got it going, his control is on point. He can go on a streak of strikeouts, but on the flip side, he is known to walk a fair few batters. Starting out this one with a free pass to Ustat brings up Austin Vaughn. Here's the pitch to Vaughn. It's low. Good block by Shively behind the dish for the Hornets. We'll go around the diamond with Mark Carpenter at third, Aiden Hayes at short. Leo Holt at second with Owen Harper at first, and we'll get you the outfield after this for Henley as Tyler Harper comes set with the 1-0 pitch. Here it is. Misses in the dirt, 2-0. Harper having a bit of trouble finding the zone early. In the outfield for the Hornets, it's Luke Austin in left, Peyton Price in center, and Jamie Pisano in right. Already a quick meeting on the mound for Tyler Harper. And in the pause in the action, we'll remind you that today's broadcast is brought to you by Les Schwab Tires. Having the right set of tires and wheels on your vehicle is just part of an essential safety checklist. That's why Les Schwab does more than install just tires and wheels. You can come on in for a free pre-trip safety check, and they're going to help make sure that everything is in working order at Les Schwab Tires. Harper back on the mound, behind in the count 2-0 to Austin Vaughn. Pitch finds the zone on the outer third to Vaughn. Here's Tyler Harper. Runner on the move, Ustat breaking for second, and he is safe after the pitch in the dirt. Ustat aboard at second. Count 3-1 to Vaughn. Harper coming set. Checks his runner and delivers. Pitch misses high. Back-to-back walks to start the game for the Cowboys brings up Hayden Foreman. Tyler Harper threw an excellent game his last time out, was against Mazama, a game that he struck out 11 batters through 5 innings. Vaughn aboard at first, Ustat at second. That brings up Hayden Foreman. Ustat swiping third. Now the throw down to second, and they got the runner at second. Vaughn cut down, but advancing to third is Ustat. That brings up Hayden Foreman. Aggressive base running early from Crook County. Now there's one out in the top of the first. Pitch missing there. Ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike now to Foreman as Harper steps off. Hornets today in their off-white home uniforms. Crook County today with blue jerseys and gray tops. Pitch hit hard into center field. That is going to get down for a base hit. An RBI single, and Crook County is on the board first. They lead 1-0. And with that, after the RBI single, that will bring up Dustin Wilson. Wilson batting with one out. One-0 pitch. It's hit in the air. Deep left center field, going over, and can make the catch. Slamming up against the wall, and a great effort is Austin. And they are going to wave him in from third. The throw is not in time. And scoring all the way from first is Foreman. In at second is Wilson after a double. Crook County now leading 2-0 after that RBI double. And it looks like Austin banged up against that fence out there in center field. Have a check on him as all the Henley outfielders gathered around him out there. We'll make sure that everyone is okay, of course. And with a pause in the action, we'll remind you that today's broadcast is brought to you by Abby's Legendary Pizza. If you're looking for a great place to eat, head to one of Abby's Legendary Pizza locations for some of the best pizza in the Klamath Basin at 1919 Austin Street, or 2226 Shalleck Street near OIT. Abby's Legendary Pizza is a proud supporter of high school sports. Looks like Luke Austin is okay out there in left field. He gave quite the effort on that attempted catch up by the wall, but was just out of his grasp. He looks to be working through it out there. And so this will bring up Tyson Martinez with one out and a runner aboard at second. Crook County already leading this game 2-0. Martinez, the starting pitcher for Crook County, looking to add on to this lead. Here's the delivery from Harper. First pitch swing and pops it up, and that will be out of play, foul. Harper ahead of Martinez, 0-1 in the count. Here's the pitch from Harper. It's a breaking ball that missed high. Ball and a strike. That one finding the zone, low in the zone. Martinez thought it was low. Ball and 2 strikes to the Crook County pitcher. Still only 1 out in the inning. And the pitch from Harper is swung on and missed. Had Martinez out in front on the off-speed pitch. Got him swinging for the 2nd out in the inning. That'll bring up Logan Faust. Faust, the starting catcher, batting with 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. The first pitch from Harper is taken for a strike on the outer third to the right-handed hitting Faust. Here's Harper. Pitch swung on and missed late on the heater. An elevated fastball had Faust tardy. 0-2. Harper looking to get out of this inning with minimal damage. Already 2 runs scored and 1 more out there waiting for him. Harper coming set with the 0-2 pitch. Playable in the infield. Harper being called off by Leo Ahalt to make the catch and retire the side, but the Cowboys score 2 on 2 base hits in the inning, and they leave 1 stranded. They lead 2-0 as we head to the bottom of the first on 104.3 and 960 Sports.
That's right, it's time to dust off those golf clubs and get down to Harbor Links Golf today. It's time to finally sign up for that membership because, let's face it, golf is costly and you want to save money, don't you? It just doesn't get any better than Harbor Links Golf Course. Get your practice in and golf their mini tournaments this summer as a member, including their glow-in-the-dark tournament only open to members. See, right there, tons of benefits to being a member at Harbor Links Golf, and frankly, no benefit to not being a member. So join Harbor Links Golf today.
Veterans, did you lose your job due to the COVID-19 pandemic? The Veteran Rapid Retraining Assistance Program offers education and training for high-demand jobs. Learn more and apply today. Visit va.gov/VRRAP.
You are listening to the Henley Hornets on 104.3 and 960 Sports.
Back with you from Rosser Field on the campus of Henley High School, just south of downtown Klamath Falls, for our continuing coverage of the OSAA On Point Community Credit Union 4A Baseball State Playoffs on 104.3 and 960 Sports, also video on mybasin.com. The Hornets find themselves in a quick deficit, down 2-0, heading to the bottom of the first inning. There you see Crook County's Tyson Martinez warming up on the mound. And he'll go up against a Henley batting order that looks like this. Leading off and at second base, it's Leo Ahult with Connor Shively catching and batting second. Aiden Hayes bats third at shortstop with the pitcher Tyler Harper batting cleanup. Mark Carpenter is at third base and batting fifth today with Jamie Pisano in right field hitting sixth. Batting seventh is Owen Harper at first base with the designated hitter Thomas Bakke batting eighth. Luke Austin rounds out the Henley order in left field, batting ninth. This is the 8 versus 9 matchup in the OSAA On Point Community Credit Union 4A Baseball State Championship. And playing right now, Scappoose challenging Hidden Valley in the 1 versus 16 matchup. The winner there will play the winner here on Friday. The site to be determined, all of that good stuff. We'll see if we can get score updates from the OSAA as we continue today's broadcast. But right now, Henley has got to come back from this 2-0 deficit. Leading off, Leo Ahult. He's in the box. First pitch to him is taken high for a ball. Here's the delivery to Leo. Taken inside for another ball. 2-0 the count to the Henley second baseman. Pitches low, 3-0. Each pitcher, 3-1. Each pitcher having trouble finding the zone early in the game. See if that trend continues as Leo Ahult aboard with the leadoff walk. Way to get things started if you're the Hornets trying to get back into this game. Brings up Connor Shively. Here's the pitch. Shively bouncing ball towards short. On to second for one, and the Cowboys can't get the back end as it'll be a fielder's choice, allowing Shively to reach. And that'll bring up Aiden Hayes. Aiden Hayes looking to come up here with a runner aboard at first and one away in the bottom of the first inning. Here's the pitch to Hayes. Taken for a ball outside. Faust, the catcher for Crook County today with Martinez at third, Vaughn at short, Dill at second, and Wilson at first. We'll get you the outfield after this. It's Martinez coming set, and Hayes fouls it back. From left to right in the Crook County outfield, it's Foreman, Ustat, and Allen. A ball and a strike to Aiden Hayes. Here's a pitch. Hayes, a bouncing ball towards third. Martinez up with it onto second for one. And that will be all the Cowboys get. Again, just cutting down the lead runner. Hayes reaches on a fielder's choice, and that will bring up Tyler Harper. Harper looking to get on base, continue this inning here, batting cleanup. The pitcher gave up a couple of earned runs on the move, and into second safely is Aiden Hayes. So now, runner in scoring position for Harper with 2 away. Harper, a bouncing ball towards third. Up with it is Martinez. The throw on to first will end the inning. No runs on no base hits for the Hornets. They leave one stranded. They trail 2-0 as we head to the top of the second inning on 104.3 and 960 Sports.
We are the boy band. Your tween made you see. We are the boy. It's Painful Concert number 3. We are the boy band. We're 5 and 19. We are the boy band. Always singing on key.
You love your kids enough to take them to see their favorite band. Love them enough to make sure they're buckled up in the back seat. Show them you love them. Keep them safe. Visit nhtsa.gov/the right seat. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Since 1999, Smile Train has helped millions of kids with clefts get the essential care they need. so they can live their full smile story. Learn more at smiletrain.org/learn.
Follow the Hornets all season long on mybasin.com.
Back with you at Henley High School for the OSAA On Point Community Credit Union 4A Baseball State Playoffs. So get ready to go in the top of the second inning. It's the Henley Hornets trailing the Crook County Cowboys 2-0 early. Due up this half for the Cowboys, it'll be 7, 8, and 9. That's Gage Martinez, Clayton Dill, and Zach Allen. It's a pair of walks that really hurt the Hornets in that first inning, but after that, Harper back-to-back outs to get out of the inning with a runner in scoring position, left stranded, hoping to find a zone and stay hot here in the second inning. First pitch to Martinez is taken high for a ball. Harper coming set once more. The pitch is taken low and in the dirt. Crook County finishing the season ranked third out of the Tri-Valley Conference behind Gladstone and the Dalles. That pitch is taken for a strike there, 2-1 from Harper. As a matter of fact, these two teams matching up not too long ago, and when they did, it was a 17-3 victory for Henley, and that was on the road at Crook County as Harper finds the zone there, 2-2. Mercy rule victory for the Hornets. And again, that game was played nearly a month ago, April 29th. These two teams last met as it was a ground ball will get into left field. And a leadoff single for Gage Martinez. Nice little ground ball found its way through. And that will bring up Clayton Dill. Harper checks his runner before coming set, and the pitch taken for a ball. Missed outside to Dill. Harper comes set again, checks the runner, and delivers home. Hard ground ball towards short, onto a halt for one. The throw to first, picked by Harper, and the Hornets turn two. Brings up Zach Allen with two away in the inning. Here's the first pitch to Allen. It's taken high. Ball one. The 1-0 home, hit hard, deep to left field, and that's going to take one hop off the wall. Rounding first and headed for second is Allen. That is where he will stay, as that was to left center field and a two-out double for Allen. Back now to the top of the order for Crook County. It's Tyus Ustat. Reached on a walk in his previous at-bat and would come around to score. First pitch is fouled back, 0-1. Harper steps off, a halt holding. Harper set with the 0-1 pitch and delivers home. That is popped up, might be playable behind first base, just out of play. Count moves now to 0-2. Harper ahead in the count. The Walls 2 strikes. Comes home to Ustat. Swung on and missed, and that will end the inning. No runs on 2 base hits in the inning for Crook County. They lead 2-0 as we head to the bottom of the third. The bottom of the second on 104.3 and 960 Sports.
After today's big game, it's time to celebrate with Abby's Legendary Pizza. For nearly 60 years, we've been the go-to place for families and teams celebrating all the big plays and great memories. And this season, you can celebrate with Abby's anywhere. Name the spot and we'll deliver legendary pizzas, chicken, salads, and everything you need to feed your team. Order now at abbys.com and we'll see you after the game. Abby's, a legendary pizza tradition this and every season.
Imagine if information came with a nutrition label. Then you'd know if what you're consuming has the right mix of facts, sources, and context. But it's on us to make healthier choices about what to consume, share, and act on. Get Newslit Fit at newslit.org.
Follow the Hornets all season long on mybasin.com.
It'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up this half inning for Henley. That's Mark Carpenter, Jamie Pisano, and Owen Harper to get things started in the bottom of the second inning. The 1-0 on its way to Carpenter will find the zone. Count now even at 1 to the Henley third baseman. Martinez working quickly, finds the zone there. Ball and 2 strikes, and Martinez rhythm on the mound. Perfect for the pitch clock era of baseball. He's already ready to throw, and here's the 1-2 pitch. Misses low, 2-2 to Carpenter. He's named first team Skyline Conference. Here's the 2-2. That is flared foul. So the count will remain 2-2 to Carpenter. Here's the delivery from Martinez from the windup. Fisted into right field, almost snagged by the second baseman, Dill. Leadoff base runner for the Hornets has him in business is Jamie Pisano's to bat now. Give Carpenter the single on that one as Pisano's first pitch is fouled off. Hornets trailing 2-0 in the bottom of the second inning. Still plenty of baseball to go here at Rosser Field. Move over to first, back safely as Carpenter looked a lot closer than is comfortable for Mark on first. See if that keeps him honest over there on the bag. That pitch waved at and missed from the left-handed hitting Pisano. Behind in the count now 0-2. That one is taken. Strike 3 called. Pisano down looking for the first out in the second. That'll bring up Owen Harper. Has come up big with runners on base this season. Bats now with Carpenter aboard at first. Ball in the gap could score Carpenter. Move over to first. Carpenter back safely. That pitch is called a strike. Fouled off is Harper a little bit late on that one, 0-2. One away in the inning, and it's the bottom of the second. That pitch is taken. Strike 3 called. Back-to-back Ks for Martinez. Brings up Thomas Bakke with 2 outs. Bakke with 2 away, designated hitter. Stepping in and almost getting to the backstop. Good work by Faust behind the plate. Move over to first, and that one I think might have got Carpenter on the dive back, but he looks to be okay. That is popped up and foul. Ball on a strike now to Bakke with 2 outs. And a runner aboard at first. It's Carpenter, although they've kept him close at first. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed the breaking ball. Had Bakke out in front. Ball and 2 strikes. Wilson holding Carpenter at first. The pitch is fouled off. So Bakke battling at the plate now. Count still a ball and 2 strikes. It's Martinez coming set, and the pitch is a breaking ball that's lined in the left field for a base hit. Good 2-strike swinging from Bakke gives him a 2-out single. Carpenter advancing to second. That brings up Luke Austin. Austin taking a big cut, but coming up empty. 0-1 there. First plate appearance today for Austin. The pitch taken for a ball, 1-1. That is hit in the air to right center field. Moving under it is the center fielder Husted to make the catch and end the inning. The Hornets leave 2 stranded on 2 base hits. No runs come across. They still trail 2-0 on 104.3 and 960 Sports with HD video on mybasin.com.
When I grow up, I want to be a teacher because they know a lot of awesome stuff. I'll stand in front of the class and make sure everyone knows what I know.
If your child is sick over and over again, it could be PI, a serious defect of the immune system. Early testing gives children a chance to dream.
And when I'm a teacher, my favorite subject will be recess.
Jeffrey Modell Foundation, helping children reach for their dreams. Visit info4pi.org.
This is U.S. Labor Secretary Marty Walsh. If you have long-term symptoms of COVID-19, you may be entitled to work accommodations to help you stay on the job or return to work when you're ready. Learn more from our job accommodation network at askjan.org.
You are listening to the Henley Hornets on 104.3 and 960 Sports.
Back with you at Henley High School for our continuing coverage of the OSAA On Point Community Credit Union 4A baseball playoffs. On 104.3 and 960 Sports, HD video available on mybasin.com as the Crook County Cowboys lead the Henley Hornets after 2 innings, getting ready for the top of the 3rd. It'll be Austin Vaughn, Hayden Foreman, and Dustin Wilson do up this half for Crook County. That's 2, 3, and 4 in the order. As Tyler Harper still on the bump for the Hornets, looking to keep things right where they are. Stepping in is Austin Vaughn. He reached on a walk and was cut down trying to steal in the 1st inning. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball came inside. 1-0 to Vaughn. Harper with the delivery. That is hit towards 3rd, past the glove of Carpenter. Hayes ranging over, but late on the throw. That'll be an infield single for Austin Vaughn to get things started in the 3rd. Brings up Hayden Foreman, who drove in a run in the first inning and came around to score after his RBI single, batting here with a runner aboard at first and nobody out. Here's Harper coming set with the pitch. Is hit sharply foul. 0-1 the count. Move to first, but they've got him in the middle. Now trying to get back to first is Vaughn. They've got him caught, and they got him. Mistake on the base paths, cross Crook County, a runner, and now it's one out to Foreman. Here's Foreman. The pitch. Misses inside. 1-0. Ball and a strike, the count to Foreman. Here's Harper with the delivery. Pitch misses high. Harper unhappy with the call, but count moves to 2-1 to Foreman. The 2-1 misses low. Harper but falling behind. 3 balls and a strike now to the Crook County left fielder. Here's Harper with the 3-1. Taken for a strike. Fastball on the inner third on the right-hander. Count runs full. 1 away in the third. Pitch fouled back. Full count. Here's the pitch from Harper. Hit sharply into left field for a single. That is going to roll all the way to the wall, and in at second with a double, as a matter of fact, is Foreman. Placed nicely, took a skip in the outfield, and Foreman winds up at second base. That'll bring up Dustin Wilson with 1 out and runner in scoring position. Wilson already an RBI today after a double in the first inning. Here's the pitch to the left-handed hitting Wilson. It is hit into center field, and they are waving around Foreman to score, and he does, and Crook County takes a 3-0 lead. Two RBIs on the day for Wilson. This brings up Tyson Martinez. Here's the pitch from Harper. Off-speed pitch is hit behind second base. And a sliding attempt from Pisano. They're going to try to get him at second, but holding on to it. And that was hit right between Pisano and a halt, right in the no man's land, and a single for Martinez moves Wilson to second. So runner at second is Wilson. Martinez aboard at first, and Logan Faust coming into bat now. Here's the pitch from Harper. Pitch low and in the dirt. And Crook County swinging early in these at-bats, trying to jump on Harper before letting the count get too deep. Taking the first pitch they see and trying to drive it. And so far it's led to 3 runs. 1 out and 2 more runners on base here in the third inning. The pitch from Harper is swung on and missed. That's a ground ball back towards Harper, to second for one, back to first, and that'll be the inning. Calling 1 to 6-3, but one run does come in to score for Crook County on 4 base hits. They left 2 stranded. They lead 3-0. So we head to the bottom half of the third on 104.3 and 960 Sports.
Hi, I'm Rob Cedar, General Manager of Clown Falls Subaru. Something really special happened here the other day. Some longtime customers got their 5th Subaru from us. They said we've treated them like family every time, and they love being part of the Klamath Falls Subaru family.
Wow! All of us here work hard every day to make sure every customer feels like family.
I'm Rob, and we're all glad to know you. Always comfortable, never corporate, family. Klamath Falls Subaru open 7 days a week on Washburn Way. Stop by and say hi.
CASA volunteers provide a powerful voice in court for abused and neglected children. To learn more about being a CASA volunteer or how you can help, please go to klamathfallscasa.org.
To reach the radio station, call 541-882-8833.
You are listening to the Henley Hornets on 104.3 and 960 Sports.
Martinez finishing up his warm-up pitches here in the bottom of the third inning, a game in which the Henley Hornets trail 3-0. It will be the top of the order. Leo Ahalt, Connor Shively, and Aiden Hayes do up this half for the Hornets as they try to get themselves back in this playoff contest. It is the opening round of 16, whatever you like to call it. Hornets coming in number 8 in the state, Crook County number 9. Winners of the Skyline Conference, the Hornets, third place out of the Tri-Valley Conference would be Crook County. And stepping in now is Leo Ahald. We do have a right-hander warming up in the Henley bullpen. Unsure of who that might be. Here's the pitch. Taken for a strike against Leo Ahalt. He is without an at-bat today. Walked in the first inning. Pitch there misses high. 1-1. That one is fouled off. 1-2 to Leo Ahalt. Mentioned what's going on in the other side of this bracket with Hidden Valley playing Skephoose today. Also Madras challenging LeGrand. Junction City takes on North Marion today. The 1-2 is taken for a ball. Astoria battles Marist while Newport plays Pendleton. The Dalles and Staten go at it with Gladstone hosting Seaside today. The count runs full to Leo Ahalt. Second round matchups, the quarterfinals, to take place on Friday as that pitch is popped foul. Count remains full, 3-2. Here's the pitch from Martinez. It is a ground ball towards short. Up with it is Vaughn. On to first, is not in time. Leo Ahalt with hustle in, an infield single to get things started in the third. Brings up Connor Shively. Shively, 0 for 1 today, reached on a fielder's choice, showing bunt and pops that one foul. Won the count to to Connor Shively. Move back over to first, and they got Leo Ahalt at first. Got him right in his secondary lead, picked off for the first out. Now Martinez from the windup to Shively. Lifts one into left field. Moving over is the left fielder Foreman to make the grab for the second out. It'll bring up Aiden Hayes. Reached on a fielder's choice in the first inning. Bats here with 2 away in the bottom of the third. Here's the pitch from Martinez. Taken for a strike. The outer third of the right-handed hitting Hayes. Here's Martinez with the 0-1. Lifted foul. Count moves now to 0-2. That is hit sharply into left field for a single. Hayes aboard. And that will bring up Tyler Harper. Harper 0 for 1 today, grounded out in the first inning. Hoping to come up big with his team trailing by 3. The pitch taken off is Hayes. Throw down, ends up into center field, but Hayes is going to stay put. Harper ahead in the count 1-0 and calls time at the plate. On deck is Mark Carpenter, hoping for a chance this inning. Runner in scoring position is Aiden Hayes. Finds the zone, low and away to Harper. Pitch finds the zone as well. 1-2 to Tyler Harper. That pitch looked about waist high. Might have been a little bit inside. But Harper trailing in the count with 2 outs. Here's a pitch. It's in the dirt. Throw down to third. And he's safe at third. Hayes just beating the tag. Two and two. Harper fouls it off. Stays alive. Runner aboard at third is Hayes. Swiped second. Advanced to third on a wild pitch. And it's a 2-2 count to Tyler Harper. The pitch from Martinez had Harper out in front, swung on and missed, and that will end the inning. 2 base hits in the inning lead to no runs for the Hornets. They go to the top of the fourth, trailing 3-0 on 104.3 and 960 Sports.
I learned patience from my adoptive dad. All he had to say was,
"Hey, you got this. Just breathe." Hey, we're pretty good.
Yeah.
Might have to start a band.
I got it.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message is brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Got a news tip? Send it to us at news@mybasin.com.
Basin Media Active is located at 404 Main Street, Suite 4.
You are listening to the Henley Hornets on 104.3 and 960 Sports.
It'll be the bottom of the Crook County order to get things started in the top of the 4th inning. That's Gage Martinez, Clayton Dill, and Zach Allen. 7, 8, and 9 in the order is Tyler Harper. Still on the bump for the Hornets. They had a right-hander warming up in the bullpen last half inning, although it looks like they'll stick with Tyler for the time being. Score 3-0. Crook County leads this opening round playoff matchup on the road. Harper looking for a shutdown inning here. Gage Martinez stepping in 1 for 1 today. He singled back in the second. Here's the pitch. First pitch swinging. It's popped up. And it looks like it is out of play. Luckily, it looks like 3 Hornets lost it over there, and Carpenter's like looking up. Couldn't see it. Don't blame him. The sun can be right there. Oh, 0-1 the count to Martinez. The Crook County third baseman steps into the box. Here's the pitch. That one is popped foul out of play. Count now 0-2. Harper has Martinez off balance this at-bat so far. Looking to finish him off here. Harper comes set. Delivers the 0-2. That is hit right to Leo Ahold at second base for the first out. Brings up Clayton Dill. Here's the pitch to Dill. Taken for a strike, 0-1. Dill grounded out into a double play his first time through, batting now with the bases empty and 1 out in the top of the 4th. Pitch is hit into center field, a 1-out single for Dill. Brings up Zach Allen. We've got timeout, and I think they're worried about the baseball. But everything looks to be in order. And that will bring up Zach Allen with 1 out and a runner aboard at first. Allen is 1 for 1 today, doubled back in the second inning. Showing bunt, now pulling back. Takes a pitch high, and it's 1-0. Curious to see if the bunt is really on for the Crook County right fielder or if they're just trying to get the Henley infield to rotate. Maybe open up a stealing opportunity for Dill at first. And that is a line drive caught by Leo Ahold at second. Throw on to first, and that ends the inning. Flash of the leather for the Henley second baseman to retire the side, although the Hornets still trail 3-0, headed to the bottom of the 4th on 104.3 and 960 Sports.
Joe Buck and John Smoltz welcoming you back to the City Center Convenience Mart.
Heather's moment has arrived, and you just hope all that training pays off.
Heather lays down her purchase, but Randy rings it up as slowly as he can.
Uh-oh.
Yep, she's looking at the cigarettes.
There's nothing good back there.
Heather's arm is in motion, but she just grabs the gum off the counter.
That's a slick move.
Even Randy tips his cap to Heather. Stand Up to Cancer and Rally wants you to reduce your risk for cancer.
Go to takeahealthystand.org.
I suddenly collapsed. I could hardly breathe. Everything went dark.
I'm gonna help you. I'm calling 911.
Thankfully, 2 wings of light landed on my chest, and I was brought back to life. A stranger, a fearless hero, touched my heart and saved my life. Our hands are wings of life. Learn hands-only CPR. Visit heart.org/CPR heroes.
Follow the Hornets all season long on mybasin.com.
It'll be Carpenter, Pisano, and Harper due up this half inning for the Hornets. That's 5, 6, and 7 in the batting order, as Henley trails 3-0 in the opening round of these 2023 state playoffs. Crook County scored 2 in the first and 1 more in the third. Henley's been held to a goose egg thus far. Hoping to break into that now, and that pitch hit into left field for a single. Carpenter with a pair of singles today, trying to get things started out nicely in the fourth. Pisano's 0 for 1 today, struck out. Stepping back in. Here's a pitch showing bunt. It was out of the zone. Pisano pulls back in time. Now Carpenter boarded first, singled back in the second, and was left stranded. Henley still looking for their first run, and just making sure Pisano held up in time. It certainly looked like it was, and it's corroborated by 2 umpires. Pitch misses inside to Pisano. Ahead in the count, 3-0. Owen Harper on deck. That one finds the zone. Fastball down middle in the zone to Pisano. We'll see if they pay attention to Martinez's delivery a little closer, as coaches and fans alike noticing a lack of coming set there by the pitcher Martinez. We'll see if that continues. It's a full count to Pisano. And a walk on the full count pitch. Carpenter moves to second. And that brings up Owen Harper, 0 for 1 on the day so far. Struck out in the second. And they're going to have a talk with Harper over there down the third base line, see if there might be anything on here with nobody out. 2 runners on. Maybe moving these runners into scoring position for Thomas Baki might be an answer for the Hornets, trying to get on the board. Been held scoreless through 3 innings, finally trying to break through here in the fourth with 2 runners on to start the inning. Martinez delivers. Harper trying to lay down a bunt and fouls it off, and it looks like it is what the Hornets have in mind, trying to move these guys over into scoring position for the likes of Thomas Baki and Luke Austin. Maybe create some havoc, make Crook County make a play. Here's Martinez. It's a ground ball, foul down the third base line. A lot of real estate in right center field. The right fielder, Allen, playing very close to the foul line. Here's the pitch to Harper. Swung on and missed out of the zone. Down on strikes. That brings up Thomas Baki. Baki 1 for 1 today, singled back in the second. The pitch. That is hit hard, down for a base hit. They're going to wave Carpenter around to score, and he will. The Hornets on the board. Now only trailing by 2. The score is 3-1 after an RBI single from Thomas Baki here in the fourth inning. Pisano to second. Brings up Luke Austin. First pitch to Austin is hit in the air to center. caught by Ustat, and everyone is staying put on the base paths. 2 away in the 4th. Back to the top of the Henley order for Leo Holt. 1 for 1 today. Singled in the 3rd, walked in the 1st. Pitch is going to miss. Called ball 1. Pitch is hit in the air to center field. Center fielder Vaughn calls everyone off to make the catch and end the inning. But the Hornets do score 1 on 2 base hits in the inning, and they leave 2 stranded. They trail 3-1 as we head to the top of the 5th on 104.3 and 960 Sports.
Veterans and their families are popular targets for financial fraud. Scammers may try to defraud you through misleading commercials, emails, texts, cold calls, or online ads. They may even pose as someone from VA or an organization providing discounts on fees for services. But VA will never charge you for processing a claim. Do not provide your personal information to anyone other than a VA-accredited representative. To find a representative near you, visit va.gov/find-rep.
Disability is not inability. A person's ability may be different, but still an ability, no matter one's race or age, no matter one's physical or mental condition. We all have limitless possibilities. For more than 100 years, Easter Seals has helped the 1 in 4 people with disabilities in America live, work, learn, and play. I'm Angela Williams, CEO of Easter Seals.
For more information, visit easterseals.com.
Follow the Hornets all season long on mybasin.com.
And we're back getting ready for the 5th inning of play at Henley High School. And the score is 3-1 as we enter the top of the 5th. And the Crook County Cowboys leading the Henley Hornets. Due up this half for Crook County. It's going to be the top of the order, Tyus Ustat, getting things started. First pitch to Ustat, misses. He is 0 for 1 today. A strikeout and a walk so far in 2 plate appearances. Pitch is fouled back, out of play, a ball and a strike. Pitch missed just outside to Ustat. 2-1. Top of the order has done most of the damage for Crook County today. In fact, all 3 of their runs scored by the top 5 batters in the order. Base hit into center field for Ustat. Brings up Austin Vaughn. Vaughn today, 1 for 1. He's walked and singled in the game so far. Here's Harper coming set and delivering. Swing and a miss had Vaughn out in front of the off-speed pitch. Harper checking the runner at first, Ustat. Coming set, move to first, and Ustat back safely. And Vaughn waiting the 0-1 pitch. Here's the pitch from Harper. Ustat on the move to second and will be in there safely. Count even at 1 for Vaughn. Pitch is in the dirt. Harper coming set with the 2-1. Move over to second, back safely is Ustat. Harper steps off, concerned about Ustat at second, and why wouldn't you be? He's already stolen 2 bases today. Harper with the 2-1. Here's the pitch. Pitch misses in the dirt. Ustat taking third. And they count 3-1 to Vaughn. Harper set the pitch. Hit on the ground and into the outfield for an RBI single. 1 run comes in to score, and Vaughn aboard with a single. And that will make the score 4-1 Crook County. As they answered the bell, Henley scoring 1 in the bottom half, and Crook County coming right back with 1 of their own. Still, nobody out in the inning for Hayden Foreman. On the move from first, and the throw is wild. In at second now is Vaughn. Harper ready with the 1-0 pitch. That one misses as well, 2-0. Harper set with the 2-0, the pitch. That one finds the zone to Foreman, who is 2 for 2 today, has scored twice, singled and doubled as an RBI today. Bats now with a runner in scoring position and nobody out. The pitch. Taken for a strike. Harper battling back into this at-bat on the mound. 2-2 now to Foreman. Dustin Wilson waits on deck. Pitch is low and in the dirt, but swung on and missed. So they'll take the out at first. But advancing to third was Vaughn on the drop third strike. Brings up Dustin Wilson, who's also 2 for 2 today with a double and a single. Also has 2 RBIs today. Bats now with 1 out and runner aboard at third. Swings early in that bat. Look at Wilson to jump on the first pitch he sees. Here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch. Wilson laying off that one for a strike, 0-1. Infield coming in, going to try to cut down the runner. Vaughn at third on a ground ball. The 0-1 is waved at and missed. 0-2. Harper starting out Vaughn with back-to-back breaking pitches. Gets him out in front. Harper set with the 0-2. Here's the pitch. That is a line drive into center field. That is going to score a run. A 3 RBI day for Dustin Wilson. And we've got time on the field and likely a new pitcher coming in for the Hornets. And we'll get you all the changes as we continue your coverage this afternoon of the OSAA On Point Community Credit Union for a baseball state playoffs on 104.3 and 960 Sports. We had to break with Crook County leading the Hornets 5-1.
I had an important job, and it wasn't just a job, it was keeping my brothers and sisters safe. And coming back, it felt like kind of thrown away. If it hadn't been for Wounded Warrior Project, I honestly don't know if I would be here. It was like I got my family back again. We all felt the connection, like that brother and sisterhood.
See how Wounded Warrior Project empowers women veterans like Donna by visiting woundedwarriorproject.org/empowerwomenvets.
Disability is not inability. A person's ability may be different, but still an ability, no matter one's race or age, no matter one's physical or mental condition. We all have limitless possibilities. For more than 100 years, Easter Seals has helped the 1 in 4 people with disabilities in America live, work, learn, and play. I'm Angela Williams, CEO of Easter Seals.
For more information, visit easterseals.com.
I had an important job, and it wasn't just a job, it was keeping my brothers and sisters safe. And coming back, it felt like kind of thrown away. If it hadn't been for Wounded Warrior Project, I honestly don't know if I would be here. It was like, I got my family back again. We all felt the connection, like that brother and sisterhood.
See how Wounded Warrior Project empowers women veterans like Donna by visiting woundedwarriorproject.org/empowerwomenvets.
You are listening to the Henley Hornets on 104.3 and 960 Sports.
It'll be Bo Pyle coming in relief of Tyler Harper out of the Henley bullpen. He's going to inherit an inning with 1 out. His team trailing by 4 and a runner aboard at first. Comes in relief of Tyler Harper, who pitched 4 1/3 innings. Gave up 5 runs, all of them earned, 11 hits for Harper. In an outing I'm sure he wishes he could have back, but he leaves his team not completely out of it, although he would be on the string for the loss should this one remain the same. 5-1 the score. Bo Pyle's first assignment out of the bullpen is his counterpart, the Crook County pitcher, Tyson Martinez. It looks like one more change coming in. Owen Harper had headed to the bench in favor of Tyler Harper going to first. Looks like Owen Harper is back out on first, and we might get Tyler Harper to catch, looks like. Which would, I believe, that would keep Harper in the lineup. Both Harpers in the lineup. Might see how all of this is done, and umpires conversing about the lineup card. I'll be curious to see what, if anything, they come away with. But with this pause in the action, we'll remind you that today's broadcast is brought to you by Pacific Crest Federal Credit Union. Picking the right path can make the journey easier, the distance shorter, and can assure that you end up at the right place. Whether you're dreaming of owning a home or you just want a great checking account, Pacific Crest Federal Credit Union can help you reach your goals. Also, little things can add up to big bills when you're buying, selling, or owning a home. That's why Coldwell Banker Home and Premier Realty's exclusive Beyond the Sale guarantees protect buyers, sellers, and home owners from unexpected repair bills. To learn more, call Coldwell Banker Home and Premier Realty today. Well, it looks like we've got it figured out. Is that Harper in to catch? Looks like it. So Harper is going to remain in to catch. Owen Harper at first. Bo Pyle will still be on the mound for Henley. So it looks like we're getting things sorted. Unsure what happened to Shively. We look about ready to go with Tyson Martinez stepping in. Aboard at first is Dustin Wilson. Pitch from Pyle in the dirt. Pitch also in the dirt from Pyle. Behind now 2-0 to Martinez. The score 5-1 in the top of the fifth inning. Pitch is hit hard, deep to left, and gone. A 2-run home run for Tyson Martinez. Makes this one 7-1. Two-run home run for Martinez widens this lead. And that will bring up Logan Faust. Faust is 0 for 2 today, is flown out and grounded into a double play. Pitch from Pyle misses, 2-0. That ball is going to be popped foul out of play, 2-1. Here's the 2-1 home. That one's hit in the air to right center field. Pisano makes the catch. And that'll be the second out. Brings up Gage Martinez. 1 for 2 today, has singled and flown out so far. Pyle from the windup. Misses high there. 1-0. That pitch is hit into center field and will get down for a single. 2-out knock for Martinez. Brings up Clayton Dill. Dill batting 1 for 2 today. Grounded into a double play and singled in the fourth. That pitch is hit hard into left field for a single. And that will bring up Zach Allen. Allen is 1 for 2 today. He has also grounded into, he flew into a double play. A line drive to second base, and Neil Holt took it to first for a double play earlier in the ball game. But now batting with 2 runners on and 2 outs. Already 4 runs home this inning for Crook County. Here's the pitch from Pyle. In the dirt, Harper staying in front of it. Here's Pyle. Pitch in the dirt as well. Harper doing a nice job. Looks like we've got another right-handed arm warming up in the Henley bullpen. Pyle set. And the pitch. That one misses in. 3-0. In danger of loading the bases. Back to the top of the order next for Tyus Ustat. That pitch finds the zone. About waist high on the outer third to Dill. 3-1. Or pardon me, to Allen. The 3-1 misses high. That'll be a walk, loading the bases for Tyus Ustat. Ustat singled, came around to score earlier this inning. Ustat is 1 for 2 today. His one base hit coming earlier this inning. The pitch is taken for a ball. 1-0. Can't walk in a run here. 2 outs, already trailing by 6. Pyle needs to buckle down. We'll see if he composes himself enough against Ustat here. The 1-0 pitch on its way, misses high, 2-0. Harper coming out to visit with his pitcher. One's fouled back. Count moves now to 2-1. Pyle finding the zone on that one. Ustat stepping back in towards the front of the batter's box. Here's the pitch from Pyle. That is hit hard into center field, but caught by the center fielder Price to end the inning, but not before the Cowboys score 4, 2 of which on a 2-run home run from Tyson Martinez. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Henley trails by 6. It's 7-1 in the OSAA On Point Community Credit Union 4A Boys Baseball State Playoffs on 104.3 and 960 Sports.
I call myself a confident backseat driver. Mom, brakes please.
Gotcha.
But I'm less confident in the economy.
Same here, buddy.
Thankfully, Leschwa Tires helps make sure that our safety never takes a backseat, even when we're watching our wallets.
During our spring tire sale, we watch out for your wallet too. Save up to $175 when you buy select tires with financing. Limited time offer while supplies last. Terms and conditions apply. See leschwab.com/sale for details.
You are listening to the Henley Hornets on 104.3 and 960 Sports.
Score 7-1, headed to the bottom of the 5th inning for Crook County leading this one. After scoring 4 runs in the 5th to build this lead. Due up this half inning for Henley. Looks like it's going to be potentially Bo Pyle hitting. And it will be Bo Pyle. One hit in the air, right to center field, and caught for the first down. Brings up Aiden Hayes, who's reached on a fielder's choice and singled so far today. Here's the first pitch. Taken for a strike. One is knocked foul as well. 0-2 the count to Hayes. Soft ground ball to third. Martinez over. Throw to first is not in time. Hayes beating out the infield single, showing a bit of hustle with one out. I'll bring up Tyler Harper. One and 0 the count to Harper. Here's Martinez with a pitch. Finds the zone for a strike. 1-1. Carpenter waits on deck. Small lead off of first from Hayes. The pitch. Slayed off by Harper. Count now 2-1. Pitches head out towards short. Shortstop bobbles it. The throw on to first is not in time. Gets to the backstop. And now advancing to third is Hayes. And he gets up there safely. Harper aboard at second. Bring up Mark Carpenter with 2 runners in scoring position and 1 out here in the 5th. Swung on and missed. Carpenter a little bit late on the heater there. He is 2 for 2 today with a pair of singles. Came around to score in the 4th inning for Henley's lone run of the ball game. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Carpenter. It's taken high, 1-1. Pitch hit back to the pitcher, and they've got him caught at third. Hayes having to get back to third, and they got him. That'll bring up Pisano, who is 0 for 1 today. Ground ball foul down the first base line. Hard ground ball to second base. Up with it is Wilson. On to first. And that will retire the side. We're going to the top of the 6th inning with Henley trailing by 6. 7-1 the score at the OSAA On Point Community Credit Union for a baseball state playoffs on 104.3 and 960 Sports.
I call myself a confident backseat driver. Mom, brakes please.
Gotcha.
But I'm less confident in the economy.
Same here, buddy.
Thankfully, Les Schwab Tires helps make sure that our safety never takes a backseat, even when we're watching our wallets.
During our spring tire sale, we watch out for your wallet too. Save up to $175 when you buy select tires with financing. Limited time offer while supplies last. Terms and conditions apply. See leschwab.com/sale for details.
Follow the Hornets all season long on mybasin.com.
Getting ready for the top of the 6th inning, and the score 7-1 as the Cowboys lead the Hornets at the OSAA On Point Community Credit Union for a baseball state playoffs. 104.3 and 960 Sports. Bo Pyle still on the mound for Henley. It's a good thing started in the 6th. It'll be Austin Vaughn, Hayden Foreman, and Dustin Wilson due up this half for the Cowboys. Winner here will either play Scappoose or Hidden Valley in the second round, and that'll be played on Friday. The Henley Lady Hornets softball team already booking their ticket to a home game on Friday, where they will play either Crook County or Madras, I believe. Here's the pitch from Pyle. It's fouled back. 0-1 the count to Vaughn. Vaughn today is 2 for 2 with a walk as well. RBI single, the big fifth inning from Crook County where they scored 4 runs. Here's the pitch from Pyle. Taken for a ball. Ball and a strike. The 1-1 finds the zone from Pyle. Good hard fastball makes it 1-2. Pyle from the windup. A different look against Crook County. Here's a pitch. Off-speed pitch misses high. 2-2. Ground ball towards third. Carpenter up with it. The throw on to first is in time. And that'll bring up Hayden Foreman. 2 for 3 today, a single, a double, and a strikeout. And an RBI mixed in as well. Came back in the first inning. Pyle looking for a quick one here, hoping to get his offense back down and not try to chip away at this lead. All in the 7th, but that pitch was hit hard to left and caught by Austin. Two quick outs brings up Dustin Wilson, who's 3 for 3 today with 3 RBI. Wilson takes the off-speed pitch outside, 1-0. Here's Pyle's delivery on the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. A ball and a strike to Wilson. Eight total bases today for Dustin Wilson. Scored once, was left stranded at second twice. Here's the 1-1. Fouled back, a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch in the air, shallow right field. Is caught for the final out. The Cowboys go down in order as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. They do lead 7-1 on 104.3 and 960 Sports.
We make you look really good. Who are we? We're Smith Bates Marcom Solutions. Yeah, we've been around for a long time, and you may know us for our printing, but there's so much more to know, and a lot that has changed. We are a partner that can take your marketing to places it's never been. Reach more prospects, bring in more customers, close more deals, all through creative solutions in design, print, and web. Bring us your marketing goals and let's talk. Set up a free consultation at smithbates.com or just give us a call. Smith Bates Marcom Solutions. You've got this.
Join us at Mountain Mike's Pizza for happy hour every day from 2 to 5 p.m. Enjoy half-price appetizers and beverages and the best pizza around, made with the freshest ingredients. Come on in and watch the game on one of our big screen TVs. Don't have time to drive over? Get your pizza fix delivered anytime with the Mountain Mike's Pizza app. Download it today and save $5 on your very first in-app order. Your favorite pizza, sides, and drinks only a few clicks away on Washburn near the Walmart Shopping Center. Mountain Mike's Pizza. Pizza the way it ought to be.
Follow the Hornets all season long on mybasin.com.
Getting ready to go in the bottom of the 6th inning. Due up this half for the Hornets, it's Owen Harper, Thomas Bakke, and Luke Austin. 7, 8, and 9 in the lineup. Still against Tyson Martinez. Two base hits between these three batters today, each of them belonging to Thomas Bakke. But Harper stepping in. He's been 0 for 2 today with a pair of strikeouts. This one popped up, and the catch is made. An extravagant catch by Faust. Wow. Laying out for it behind the plate. My goodness. What a catch. Thomas Bakke stepping in. Here's the pitch. This is high and in to Bakke. 1-0. Bakke takes strike one. The outer third of the plate. A ball and a strike now to the Henley designated hitter. Takes that one high, and the Hornets trying to get something, anything this half inning so as to not leave this 6-run deficit to the 7th. 2-1 taken low, 3-1. Three 3-1 fouled back, and the count runs full to Bakke. Bases empty and one out. Pitch is hit hard into right field. That could be a single and maybe more. Big round around first, but he'll stay put there. Bakke is aboard with a one-out single. 3 base hits for him today. That'll bring up Luke Austin. 0 for 2 with a pair of flyouts to center field. First pitch to a misses wide, throw down to first, but Bakke back safely. Pitch is hit high in the infield. And the catch made by the second baseman, Dill, for the second out. Top of the order now for the Hornets brings up Leo Ahalt. Hit hard, and that'll be into left field. Advancing to second is Pyle. And a single for Leo Ahalt. That'll bring up Bo Pyle. Bouncing ball up the middle, gloved by the shortstop, trying to take it to the bag himself, and they got him. Bang bang play at second favors Crook County, and that will end the inning. No runs on 2 base hits in the inning for the Hornets. We go to the top of the 7th with Henley trailing 7-1. We'll be back on 104.3 and 960 Sports.
Join us at Mountain Mike's Pizza for happy hour every day from 2 to 5 p.m. Enjoy half-price appetizers and beverages and the best pizza around, made with the freshest ingredients. Come on in and watch the game on one of our big screen TVs. Don't have time to drive over? Get your pizza fix delivered anytime with the Mountain Mike's Pizza app. Download it today and save $5 on your very first in-app order. Your favorite pizza, sides, and drinks only a few clicks away on Washburn near the Walmart shopping center. Mountain Mike's Pizza. Pizza the way it ought to be.
We make you look really good. Who are we? We're Smith Bates Marcom Solutions. Yeah, we've been around for a long time, and you may know us for our printing, but there's so much more to know, and a lot that has changed. We are a partner that can take your marketing to places it's never been. Reach more prospects, bring in more customers, close more deals, all through creative solutions in design, print, and web. Bring us your marketing goals and let's talk. Set up a free consultation at smithbates.com or just give us a call. Smith Bates Marcom Solutions. You've got this.
You are listening to the Henley Hornets on 104.3 and 960 Sports.
We're back with you at Rosser Field on the campus of Henley High School for the OSAA On Point Community Credit Union for a baseball state playoffs. 104.3 and 960 Sports. My name is Josh Eldridge. Glad to have been with you this entire afternoon. Earlier today, Henley Lady Hornets booking their ticket to the quarterfinal. They'll be playing here at home. Check OSAA.org for details. Meantime, the Hornets battling for their tournament life, trailing by 6 here in the final inning. Due up this half for Crook County will be 5, 6, and 7 in the order. It's Martinez, Faust, and Martinez. Here's the pitch. Misses wide, 1-0. Bo Pyle still on the bump for Henley with a right-hander going in the bullpen. Here's the pitch from Pyle. Taken low, 2-0. The 2-0 misses, 3-0. And the 3-0 on its way home will be taken for a 4-pitch walk to Martinez. Finds himself aboard. And that brings up Logan Faust. 0 for 3 today, a pair of flyouts and grounding out into a double play earlier in the game. And it looks like this might be it for Bo Pyle. And it is. We'll be getting a new Henley pitcher. And this new pitcher will be in the form of Luke Boersma. We'll take a quick break while Luke warms up. And we'll be back with any other switches next as we continue your coverage of Hornets baseball on 104.3 and 960 Sports.
Why pay a local broker's commission when you can pay a flat fee to a discount internet broker? Here's why. Real estate transactions are hands-on. Lots of moving parts. Parts like lenders, appraisers, tradespeople, a couple dozen different inspectors, maybe even a bureaucrat or two. At the end of the day, the things that a seller needs most are a partner and a buyer. Pay a discounted fee, you get a listing. Pay a local broker, you get a full-time partner and a buyer. Coldwell Banker Holman Premier Realty. Locally owned, nationally known.
Rewards checking accounts at Pacific Crest can earn a staggering 5% APY. To earn the 5%, you just have to use your debit card for purchases 15 times in a month, sign up for e-statements, stay current on any loans with us, and have a $5 savings account. There's no monthly service fee and no minimum balance requirement. It's just great checking that automatically puts dividends in your account every month you earn. You can open your account at mypcfcu.org or stop by any of our branches. No appointment is ever necessary.
The 5% annual pledge yield applies to the first $10,000 of the balance and 5.00 to 1.68% APY for balances greater than $10,000. Restrictions may apply. Membership is required and subject to approval. Federally insured by NCUA.
You are listening to the Henley Hornets on 104.3 and 960 Sports.
Doesn't look like any other switches out there besides Luke Boersma taking the ball from Bo Pyle. So we're in the top of the 7th inning, and the Hornets trailing 7-1 to the 9-seed Crook County Cowboys. Hornets in danger of falling victim to the first upset of the tournament so far. We'll see if they can keep things where they are. If you're curious who's batting for Henley in the 7th, it's going to be Hayes, Harper, and Carpenter. That's 3, 4, and 5 to get the rally started in the bottom half. But right now it's up to Luke Boersma to try to keep things right where they are. Runner taken off from first. A weak hit ball in front of the mound. Throw to first is late. And an infield single for Logan Faust advances Martinez. Now it'll be Gage Martinez at the plate. 2 for 3 today. Singled in the 2nd and the 5th, with flying out in the 4th. As Boersma, the big bending curveball, misses wide, 1-0. Nobody out in the 7th inning and 2 runners on for the Cowboys. Pitch is hit in the air into left field. Caught by the left fielder Austin, and everyone is staying put. Brings up Clayton Dill. Pitch gets to the backstop. Both runners will advance. The wild pitch. Now Clayton Dill, 2 for 3 today, bats with 2 runners in scoring position. And the Henley infield coming in to try to cut down the lead runner. The pitch misses high, 2-0. Here's the 3-0. Called a strike, finding the zone against Dill. 3-1. Dill aboard at first after the walk, loads him up for Zach Allen. Allen today is 1 for 2, doubled, is grounded out, and walked to this point in the game, batting now with the bases loaded, and his team already up big in the 7th inning. Here's a pitch. Taken for a ball. The curveball missing low and away to the right-handed hitting Allen. Allen, a ground ball out towards short, gets through, 1 run into score, and the Cowboys will stay there. 8-1 the score after Martinez comes in. Allen with an RBI single extends their lead to 7. And back to the top of the order now for Tyus Ustat. First pitch to Ustat is drilled into left field. Over is Austin to make the catch. Runner from third is tagging and will score. That makes it 9-1 Cowboys now with 2 outs in the 7th. Austin Vaughn stepping in now. First pitch to Vaughn, misses. Vaughn today is 2 for 3. The walk mixed in as well. The pitch fouled back, 1-1. Curveball misses. Count moves now to 2-1 to Vaughn. An RBI today as well for the Crook County shortstop. The 2-1 is hit foul, out of play. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Vaughn. Here's a pitch. Misses in the dirt, and the count runs full. On deck is Hayden Foreman. A walk here would load up the bases. Here's the pitch. Hit to center field. Running back towards the wall. And over the center fielder's head, as that will come in to score all 2 runs. Bases clearing triple for Austin Vaughn makes this an 11-1 game. Brings up Hayden Foreman, batting now with 2 outs and a runner at third. That one will get down for a single and bounce past Price and roll to the wall. Rounding second and headed for third is Foreman, and he is going to go all the way home. They're waving him in. The throw is late, and an inside the park home run for Hayden Foreman. (12-1) now, Crook County. They have come to play here to Henley High School. This brings up Dustin Wilson with the bases empty. Called strike. 6 runs home this inning for Crook County. Pitch misses wide. Ball and strike. One and two, the count now. Come and set as Boersma. Big bending curveball misses. 2-2. Line drive single into right field is going to put Wilson on first. 19th base hit of the day for Crook County. And that will bring up Tyson Martinez, who led this inning off with a walk. Curveball finds the zone against Martinez. Pitch hit in the air into foul territory in right field. Pisano makes the catch, and that will retire the side, but not before the Cowboys push 6 more across, and they lead by 11. It's 12-1, Crook County to the bottom half of the 7th on 104.3 and 960 Sports.
Rewards checking accounts at Pacific Crest can earn a staggering 5% APY. To earn the 5%, you just have to use your debit card for purchases 15 times in a month, sign up for e-statements, stay current on any loans with us, and have a $5 savings account. There's no monthly service fee and no minimum balance requirement. It's just great checking that automatically puts dividends in your account every month you earn. You can open your account at mypcfcu.org or stop by any of our branches. No appointment is ever necessary.
The 5% annual percentage yield applies to the first $10,000 of the balance and 5.00 to 1.68% APY for balances greater than $10,000. Restrictions may apply. Membership is required and subject to approval. Federally insured by NCUA.
Why pay a local broker's commission when you can pay a flat fee to a discount internet broker? Here's why. Real estate transactions are hands-on. Lots of moving parts. Parts like lenders, appraisers, tradespeople, a couple dozen different inspectors, maybe even a bureaucrat or two. At the end of the day, the things that a seller needs most are a partner and a buyer. Pay a discounted fee, you get a listing. Pay a local broker, you get a full-time partner and a buyer. Coldwell Banker Holman Premier Realty. Locally owned, nationally known.
You are listening to the Henley Hornets on 104.3 and 960 Sports.
Hornets one last chance to try to make a run at things and advance to the quarterfinal of the OSAA On Point Community Credit Union baseball quarterfinals, but to do so, they'd have to score 11 to tie, 12 to win. To get things started, it's Aiden Hayes, Tyler Harper, and Mark Carpenter. If there's any guys you want to start a rally, it might be those three right there. We'll see if they can get some juice going in the 7th inning and stave off what has been an incredible showing from Crook County, putting them into upset territory. I think there's maybe a substitution in left field for Crook County. All right, Martinez still on the mound for the Cowboys, going for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed by Aiden Hayes. Pitch is hit hard in the air to deep center field. That one is one hopping off the wall. Hayes digging for 2, and they're going to send him to third. The throw to third is high, and he's safe. A leadoff triple. Couldn't ask for more to try to get things started in the 7th. Harper batting now. 1 for 3 today. Here's the pitch. Tyler Harper lifts one weakly into right. That one's going to find some room and fall. An RBI single for Harper. And the Hornets not going down quietly. The score now 12-2. Pitch is hit in the air into center field. The catch is made. 1 out now for Pisano. Pitch to Pisano, fouled back, 0-1. Pitch is hit into right field, down for a base hit. Harper's digging for the third, and he's in there. 2 runners in scoring position now for Owen Harper. Harper 0 for 3 today. And we've got a visit out to the mound. We'll see if this ends up being a pitching change, although might try to let Martinez finish this one off just for the sake of pitch count. I mean, he's certainly over his limit to pitch on Friday. Don't want to burn any other arms in what could turn into an interesting inning for Henley. So they're going to leave Martinez out there. All right, Harper steps in with 2 runners in scoring position. Score 13-2, my apologies. That one is a foul ball down the left field line. Harper fouling that one off, a bit out in front of the breaking pitch, 1-2. Fouled back again from Harper. Count stays put. Harper out in front, goes down on strikes for the third time today. It's the second out in the seventh. Brings up Thomas Bakke, who is 3 for 3. Hoping to keep his perfect day at the plate alive with 2 runners in scoring position for him. At third, it's Harper. At second, it's Pisano. Here's the pitch. Foul back. 0-1. Hornets down to their final out, potentially, of the season. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to third. Charging it is Martinez, and it gets through! Underneath the glove, and a run is going to score. On a routine grounder, the Hornets stay alive. Score now 13-3, and the Hornets staying alive. Brings up Luke Austin. Runners at the corners. Pisano at third, Bakke at first. Count 2-0. On deck is Leo Holt, the top of the order for the Hornets. Hoping for a chance this inning. Hard line drive into center field. That's going to get down. They're sending Bakke to third. He is going to get in there. And a 2-out double for Luke Austin. Pisano in to score on that play. A score 13-4. First pitch to Leo Holt is swung on and missed. Oh, and 1 the count to him. Hornets still relying on a rally. A ground ball is foul down the third base line. Pitch is hit in the air to left field. The left fielder lost it and fell over. 1 run into score, 2 into score. And in safe at second is Leo Holt. A lucky break for the Hornets makes this one 13-6. We've got a meeting on the mound, and this could be a pitching change, and it will be. They're bringing Martinez off. And an applause roaring from the Crook County faithful in attendance this afternoon. It'll be Bo Pyle to bat with 2 outs once we get this pitching change sorted. And we will be back with more Hornets baseball. And that will be coming up next on 104.3 and 960 Sports.
Hi, I'm Rob Cedar, General Manager of Clown Falls Subaru. Something really special happened here the other day. Some longtime customers got their 5th Subaru from us. They said we've treated them like family every time, and they love being part of the Klamath Falls Subaru family.
Wow. All of us here work hard every day to make sure every customer feels like family.
I'm Rob, and we're all glad to know you. Always comfortable, never corporate, family. Klamath Falls Subaru, open 7 days a week on Washburn Way. Stop by and say hi.
If you're worried your friend may be struggling, remember, you don't have to be there to be there. You
could say how are you or get a fake tattoo. You could ask with an app if it works for you. You could write them a text or knit them a sweater. If you can't be together, you could write them a letter. Whatever gets you talking. Whatever gets you talking. You could chat on the game, kick off your flip-flops. You could ask on your...
That's right. It's time to dust off those golf clubs and get down to Harbor Links Golf. That's right, it's time to dust off those golf clubs and get down to Harbor Links Golf today. It's time to finally sign up for that membership because, let's face it, golf is costly and you want to save money. That's right, it's time to dust off those golf clubs and get down to Harbor Links Golf today. It's time to finally sign up for that membership because, let's face it, golf is costly and you want to save money, don't you? It just doesn't get any better than Harbor Links Golf Course. Get your practice in and golf their mini tournaments this summer as a member, including their glow-in-the-dark tournament, only open to members. See right there, tons of benefits to being a member at Harbor Links Golf, and frankly, no benefit to not being a member. So join Harbor Links Golf today.
I had an important job, and it wasn't just a job, it was keeping my brothers and sisters safe. And coming back, it felt like kind of thrown away. If it hadn't been for Wounded Warrior Project, I honestly don't know if I would be here. It was like, I got my family back again. We all felt the connection, like that brother and sisterhood.
See how Wounded Warrior Project empowers women veterans like Donna by visiting woundedwarriorproject.org/empowerwomenvets.
If you're worried your friend may be struggling, remember, you don't have to be there to be there.
You could say how are you or get a fake tattoo. You could ask with an app if it works for you. You could write them a text or knit them a sweater. If you can't be together, you could write them a letter. Whatever gets you talking. Whatever gets you talking. You could chat on the game, kick off your flip-flops. You could ask on your couch while you binge watch. However you do it, you gotta ask a friend. And if they don't share, you can ask again. Whatever gets you talking. Whatever gets you talking.
Reach out to a friend about their mental health. Learn how you can help at seizetheawkward.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council, American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, and the JED Foundation.
After today's big game, it's time to celebrate with Abby's Legendary Pizza. For nearly 60 years, we've been the go-to place for families and teams celebrating all the big plays and great memories. And this season, you can celebrate with Abby's anywhere. Name the spot and we'll deliver legendary pizzas, chicken, salads, and everything you need to feed your team. Order now at abbys.com and we'll see you after the game. Abby's, a legendary pizza tradition this and every season.
Follow the Hornets all season long on mybasin.com.
Well, the Henley baseball season has come to a close this afternoon after falling to the Crook County Cowboys 13-6 in the opening round of the OSAA On Point Community Credit Union 4A baseball playoffs. Crook County jumped all over Henley early, jumped out to a 3-0 lead by the third inning, and never let up. Coupled with a big fifth and seventh innings where they scored 10 combined runs, Crook County dismantled the Hornets in front of their home crowd and pulled off the first upset that we know about in the playoffs so far. The Cowboys will advance to the quarterfinals, and we'll see if we've got a score from Hidden Valley and Scappoose. We do not, but they will play either the Mustangs or Scappoose, and that'll be on Friday. A couple other opening round matchups wrapping up as Gladstone defeated Seaside 13-0 today. Marist beat Astoria 3-1, and LeGrand took care of Madras 7-0. Keep track of the OSAA On Point Community Credit Union for a baseball state tournament on OSAA.org. You might also find out who the Lady Hornets softball team is going to be playing, and that'll be on Friday. Keep your eyes and ears open for that, as we will be back here on Friday for more Lady Hornets softball on 104.3 and 960 Sports. Before we head off the air today, it's a great season for the Hornets Baseball Club, Skyline Conference champions for the first time since 2019. Led by head coach Joe Tacchini, taking back over the program. A couple of seniors leaving the program after this year. Leo Aholt playing his final game for the Hornets, along with Tyler Harper. Wishing those gentlemen best of luck in the future. Henley graduation is June 11th, I believe, and we'll be on the call for that one as well on mybasin.com, bringing you live coverage of Henley's graduation. So once more, my name is Josh Eldridge. So glad I could have spent this spring season with you, although it's not completely over with the Lady Hornets playing softball on Friday. Final score today, the Crook County Cowboys defeating the Henley Hornets 13-6. This is Josh Eldridge saying so long from Henley High School.
Today's coverage of Henley Hornets baseball has been brought to you by Les Schwab Tires, Abby's Legendary Pizza, Coldwell Banker Holman Premier Realty, Harbor Isles Tennis and Golf Club, and by Klamath Falls Honda Subaru. Follow the Hornets all season long on the Basin's website, mybasin.com. Join us next time for more Henley baseball on 104.3 and 960, the Basin Sports Leader.